my name's Peter. I'm an Arsenal fan. I'm joined by Oscar, a Chelsea fan.
2 league wins on the bounce.
Woohoo!
Is that the first time in 2019?
I'm joined by David, an Arsenal fan.
I'm not happy, bro. I'm still afternoon now. Don't worry, I'll get into it.
And I'm joined by Ernest, a Manchester United fan.
Lukaku scored 4 goals in 2 games.
You done.
Bruh.
Big Rom.
Big Rom.
The R Lukaku. You get me?
Big Rom.
What?
The R Lukaku.
That is not gonna fly. That's not gonna fly.
Yeah, the R Lukaku. You know, I like Big Rom.
R9.
Red Rom.
R9. The big Rom, yeah? Adrian on the wing, still making his way down. So he'll join us as and when. Let's kick things off, shall we, in Northwest London, where there was a North London derby. Arsenal, Tottenham 1, Arsenal 1. David, before the game, would you have taken a point?
Aubameyang's on the warm orange.
He's on a warm... What?
Oh,
Aubameyang?
orange, bro.
Why?
Warm orange.
What do you mean warm orange? For what?
No. Let me first break it down. I know Harry Kane should not have played that game.
Facts.
Facts, yeah.
Facto.
I know Danny Rose should have been sent off here.
Why are you not hating
Factoid,
on England's
I'll
great
whatever.
Yeah.
He
Why you not
nutted
hating?
SP and
I
so
know.
I'm hating.
I know Lacazette missed some sitters, yeah.
Yeah.
But fam, 90th minute, blood.
That's what you
90th minute, bruv.
That's what you
Penalty, bruv. Away end, bruv.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah. But he
To
died.
beat Tottenham, blood. Who?
He died, though.
Listen, I don't care, bruv.
Aubameyang died.
I don't think he
care,
died,
bro.
Joe.
He died.
I think it was a soft penalty.
It's a soft
No, he
penalty.
died.
It's a soft
Soft
penalty.
penalty.
I won't
But
put it,
fam,
man.
you have to score that, bruv. Do the double over Tottenham. That would have finished them,
yeah,
bruv.
Yeah, I can't believe he didn't. He didn't.
And it was
score
a
that.
poor penalty,
Soft
bruv.
penalty.
It was an awful
penalty,
it
bruv.
was a
It was
bad pass.
such a dead
Warm
pen.
orange, blood.
It was a
I
bad
don't
pass.
He's on a
care.
warm orange. This time he's been
But-
here just
but-
over a year.
After
Guys,
all that, listen, we played well, blood.
We did
We
facts.
played well.
Yeah,
Facto,
yeah,
yeah.
you did. I gotta give it to Arsenal because I thought you guys were just gonna be.
No, we
typical
didn't
Arsenal.
lay
I
down,
thought you would
bruv.
lay down.
We
for
didn't
us.
lay down. We,
I know.
fam.
And you're actually the better team.
Unai Emery.
But nah, blood.
When you're watching, if you watch that game on TV,
Yes.
you knew Aubameyang was going to miss that penalty.
Why? Why does everyone say that?
Because they zoomed in on his face as he's about to take the penalty. There
I
was
think
no
he showed
confidence.
Lloris where he was gonna go from
There was
early.
no
He showed
confidence in his face at all.
Is
And
that knowing that after the fact though? You know, like when you
Yeah,
see,
for real.
yeah,
Like,
of course,
bro.
of course.
You know, it is,
But
like, it's-
I did like notice it.
when-
Because
I
I
didn't
thought
notice it.
he looked serious. I thought he
Nah,
I thought he was
nah.
like, it was
He had
almost-
he had a face full of fear.
From facial expressions, you know. Right?
He had and especially
Raw.
because of his personality, he's quite expressive. He's quite, you know, when he scores a goal, he'll do a flip and a,
So he's a
and
BT
whatever.
Pogba.
what a beat.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what?
He's
What does that mean?
No, he's not
He's
expressive. I mean, he's
Yeah.
there and he's just cool.
No one talks about his
No,
trim.
he's
cool.
out there. He's out.
He doesn't look like his
Yeah,
work.
it's true. No one talks about his trim, you know.
He doesn't look at it.
I mean, he start getting onto his trim still.
No, we don't.
He bangs
No,
20
we don't.
goals this season,
Right.
bro. We ain't got nothing nice to talk about.
Yeah, but
There's nothing to talk about.
he missed his last minute penalties in there.
Mad.
Last minute penalty.
Sorry, no,
Like he forgot he scored in the other North London derby. He scored a penalty in the other one. So
Away at Tottenham, blood.
Look,
Aubameyang needs to do the business,
the
bruv.
execution was awful. I'm with you, but to be honest, Orange, have you forgotten all the other goals he scored? Nah, man, I get it. It's Tottenham. I understand. It's Tottenham. If there's one,
Aubameyang,
it
nah,
No,
bruv.
because if you win that game, bro, the points are different.
Bro!
is.
That's what I'm saying.
And what that would have done for
Tottenham, blood.
Emery, what it would have done for, like, it would have done so much
It's
for
still a
us.
great result, blood. We got a point out of
You
that
lot
thing,
ain't-
blood.
Great is strong.
Fam, we should have had 3 blood.
Listen,
That's the
man.
point. You would have taken a point. Alright, calm, no, but we should have had 3.
I mean, look, yeah. If you're gonna go red hot on him, how about the clown that gave away a penalty for?
Mustafi's an idiot, blood. He's a man. Forever and a day, blood.
He is an absolute tool. He's such an idiot.
Granted, no.
My God,
Granted,
he's
yeah.
He's
Listen,
such an
listen.
idiot. He's such an idiot.
Granted, Kane is offside. I get it, but fam, what are you doing?
No.
doing?
What is he doing?
What's he doing?
David, to be fair,
What do you mean, to be fair?
it was like there was 4 white shirts on Sunday.
Nah.
Nah,
I'm not hearing it. I'm not
wait,
hearing it. I'm
That's
not hearing
the
it.
point.
You know,
I'm
offside
hearing it.
shirt
I'm
was
hearing it.
A1.
Remember that was
Bro,
last
shit
year?
was like, boy, man.
Blood,
You
man,
know what it reminded me of, yeah?
Can show them
You reminded
bastard.
me of semi-final of the Champions League, yeah? Dortmund versus Malaga. Bro, there was a fair man offside.
Up until the goal line.
No, we did our job, bro.
The offside trap
The
worked.
defense did his job, but then Mustafi, blood.
But as long as you've got him, you're likely to concede goals because he's an idiot. And you're also funny. Did you see his foul? He barged Kane in his back.
God.
What's an idiot? He's such a moron. He's a massive tool. He's an idiot. He's an imbecile. The thing is, as long as he's in the side, we won't make the top four. As long as he's in there.
I absolutely love him.
He's such a tool.
You know why? Because he's giving more points to other teams.
Oh, God. He's a pathetic idiot. He's such a moron. He needs to get off the field. He shouldn't be an Arsenal player. He can't be I would start Carl Jenkinson Sunday. I cannot have him in the side.
Please do.
Listen, Mustafi is a liability, bruv. He's actually an idiot. The term idiot is what he is. Because, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't... it's so frustrating. You know, the others are just not as good as... You know, like, the ability of Carl Jenkinson or Maitland-Niles, they're not that great. But the other ones are too. It makes it worse, makes it harder. He's an absolute imbecile. He's pathetic. He's an absolute liability.
He's a fool. He's a dummy.
He's such a
jerk.
He's such a
He's a pinhead. He's a simpleton.
such a beanhead,
He's a moron. He's a dimwit. He's an adult.
He is.
He's a lame brain.
And as long as Emery keeps playing him, bruv, we will not make the top four because of that one man.
Play Mustafi.
Because of him.
I'm not
He
even
has to drop
confident
him.
against you lot, I'm not even confident against you lot. But the fact that Mustafi's playing,
He has to be dropped.
You know, it's the fact that you had two serious centre backs and you still found a way to play him.
No, honestly, yeah.
You still forced him on the right.
I mean, we had no right backs, did we? I mean, can't get Jenkinson. I mean, you know what? Before, I can't believe it. It's annoying. It's very, very annoying. Who?
Jenkinson, he
I
played
mean,
right
you
against
say
Bournemouth.
that now.
He played,
I don't know.
No,
I'm
Mustafi,
sorry.
bro.
I know Aubameyang gets bare blame for the last minute penalty, you know, boom, boom, boom. But my God, what was he doing? What was Mustafi doing? What was he doing? We've got Adrian in the building, just walked in. Don't know. We're talking Arsenal, Tottenham Arsenal, sorry. You know, I'm saying it's a good point nonetheless. Look, at the end of the day, I'd have snapped your hand off, and I'll bite your hand off now for a draw Sunday. If you said to me 2 points out of United and
Pete, nah, bro.
it's calm, and then we get on and slap up the rest of them.
These got 2 games in hand.
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about all that. Because they've all got to play each other. Us men are done. Once we've played the game on Sunday, we're done. All we got is your Palace at home, Brighton at home, Burnley, Wolves, all them man there, and that's it, literally. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not fussed about that, man.
Nah, man.
I'm not fussed about that.
We should be a point behind Tottenham, blood. That man would have bottled it the rest of the season.
No, we should have been a point behind Tottenham, granted.
So you reckon if you can just get United out of the way, Arsenal will win the remaining, is it 9 games left?
8. It will be 7 after the United game. But the thing is, or it will be 8, I think. The thing is that, like I said, if you still play Mustafi, you're liable for anything. All damages are there.
Please play him.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's just he's such an idiot, bruv. You don't understand.
Moron, bro.
But you know what? Unai got his tactics spot on Saturday. You know, the first 11 he went with, they done so good. They done so well. Ramsey, you know, superb Ramsey and Ramsey.
Hey, listen, Tottenham's offside trap was a madness, bro.
What? High?
That high line,
it
bro.
was high, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Our players were running in, just for the sake of running. Like, they had some high lines. And they couldn't keep up the
It made
pace.
sense why you brought on Aubameyang, because he would just stretch it.
The lanes were just, them lines were high.
Lacazette should have scored.
Lacazette should have scored,
What happened to Sanchez?
What happened to Sanchez? What do you
Bro,
mean?
it was non-existent, bro.
It's terrible.
Nah, stop there. Go on, say that again. He's terrible. What did I say from the day he signed? From the day he signed at Spurs. What did I say?
Just a Latino
The day he signed.
Peter called that one.
I called that one from early because I saw him.
Awful strong, in my opinion.
I saw him.
Awful strong.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Arsenal should have won, and both goals would have been Sanchez's fault.
Sanchez was poor.
He would have gave them
goals.
Yeah,
He was poor.
As in, if Arsenal scored the penalty, Sanchez gave away the penalty.
gave away the penalty.
Sanchez,
And
I
That
don't know
wasn't a penalty, you know.
what.
That was not a penalty.
It was a soft one.
That was not a penalty, bruv.
By the way, the referee had an absolute shocker. You see the refereeing, yeah?
All of them. The referees are the joke this season, bad. All of them, bad. The whole lot of them.
That game was a mad thing. Like,
It takes me back to that Wenger press conference when I think we drew 1-0 at West Brom last season. Do you remember when Chambers handballed the ball in the area, but the ball kind of smacked his hand? And then he gave this rant after the game where he was saying that this is why me and David Dean tried to get referees to become professional, to get a professional job, because the level of refereeing in England is, he said, it's some of the worst he's ever seen. He said none of them will go to the World Cup. I'll never forget last season, he was red hot about it. And yet again, I'm watching this guy Anthony Taylor. He's another one marked on my book. He's another. He's awful. He's garbage as well. He's rubbish. The English refereeing is poor.
It's shocking,
it's
bro.
poor. And I couldn't tell you who's good. I couldn't tell you who's good now out of all the English referees.
We don't have anyone, do we?
I don't know, because Oliver's garbage. What's it? Who is that? Taylor's garbage.
Your favourite is Dean, so.
Mike Dean's the best. That's what makes it worse.
Yeah.
That's what makes it hilarious. He's the best. But yeah, Tottenham looked quite. Tottenham looked weird on Saturday.
Bro, that man was scared to lose,
Wanyama.
bro.
But where did Wanyama come from? He's only had like 2 games the entire season, and he was pulled off at half-time because he was shocking.
Yeah, bro.
He was absolutely shocking in the
Tottenham were
midfield.
there for the take.
You wonder why they sold Dembele. I don't get it. Why did they sell him? Why did they sell him? They have nothing in midfield. Like, they've got no presence in midfield anymore. When they used to have Dembele and Wanyama playing, 100 games a year, they were both on fire.
They just have like Winks in there.
And Winks didn't play. And you think Spurs might have missed him as well, because I mean, I don't know, man. Ericsson was a bit nullified. Leno made some great saves as well in the game. Top
Yeah, shout out to Leno. Two big saves.
Shout out Leno still.
But yeah, I don't know, man. All in all, are you gutted? Is it 2 points dropped or a
2
point
points
gain?
dropped, bro. We've had that game win, blood.
With how it went.
We've had that game win.
Of course.
But I remember when we spoke about Liverpool's draw at Old Trafford, and we said, look, Liverpool got a point at Old Trafford. It's still a great result. Like, you don't get beat out there.
Not now.
You say that. You say that. Look, the season ain't over. It could be a point game. It could be a point game.
Hold on.
It could be a point game.
For the point you said.
No, it's the season's over. Let's just make this. Let's just. The title's over. My point. I just said it
Wait,
could
what?
be. The title's over. Oh yeah, the title's over. By the way, it's
Yeah,
gone.
but-
It's gone to the blue half of Manchester. It's over. We'll get to Liverpool in a minute. Don't worry about it. We'll skid mark
I
over there.
already
Don't worry
said
about
this,
that.
bro.
No, that's actually.
But yeah, no, I'm just saying
Adrian,
that.
there's a wild Peter hot take incoming.
No, it's not. There's nothing I'm saying as well,
Bro,
and I haven't
I
been
said
saying
this
wild things for
before, blood.
ages. I ain't been saying wild things for ages. I've been saying from time
2-0 Ajax.
to
You're kidding me.
Where?
At the Bernabeu.
At the Bernabeu.
Oh man, we're
Someone
there.
is.
Where's all the verandons?
Blood.
Where's all the referees?
Hey, someone's
Nah,
getting
bro,
the
5 minutes.
blood. Jose, where you at, fam?
At the Bernabeu.
In the 18th
That's
minute.
a mad thing.
What's that?
Hey, Jose, where you at, fam?
That
3-2.
Monday morning, blood.
And
Yeah.
two away goals.
goals.
And man scored already at their own ground.
Where you at, fam?
To be fair, Madrid get 2 away goals as well, didn't they?
Yeah, but Ajax scored. So they be scoring in their home
They're scoring
ground.
right now.
I mean,
They're scoring right
Nah,
now.
man.
They're ahead.
To this day.
I mean, today.
Hey.
They gotta get Mourinho in at half time. They gotta get this thing switched, blood. They gotta get
If
it
you
now.
can turn Varane back to the 2012 Varane, yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's all
Anyway,
madness.
agendas have to fly.
But what's it called?
You're on.
What do you lot think, non-Arsenal fans here? Do you think it was a point game for Arsenal, or was it? Who's it a good result for? Tottenham or Arsenal?
Spurs.
Spurs. Why?
I was going to say,
Yeah, it's a good result for Spurs, man.
Why
I think in this league, yeah, you really have
They last 2 games.
who you're facing.
But they've been third throughout the season.
Yeah,
Where
but
are they now?
Third.
How many points?
I don't know.
Man, I'm breathing on their neck.
And I think
Jace.
also, I think when you're playing a top 6 team, you also have to take into account the period of time that you're playing them in. You faced Tottenham at a perfect time. They just got beaten twice in a row. Games, games like that don't come about often. Spurs have been in good form for most of the season. So you take it as it is. You know what I mean? You could have caught.
I don't think Spurs are as bad as people making them out to be at the minute, even in this patch.
No, but they're in a bad run.
They lost to
They're in
Chelsea
a
at
slump.
Stamford Bridge, which is you can almost say given. Like
Yeah.
no one wins at
But they
Stamford
gave
Bridge.
them.
But they get
No, one wins at Stamford
and
Bridge.
they lost they lost to Burnley, and even before
Burnley-
that,
the
when they
Burnley
were winning
defeat,
games
so,
without
yeah.
Harry Kane, they weren't playing well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they haven't played well for a minute. Spurs.
Have they not won a game
So-
under Harry Kane yet?
No.
Man said
under Harry Kane.
2 draws and 1 over.
I mean, he's basically.
two L's,
the manager,
two L's and
I
one
mean,
draw.
he is basically the manager. He can't just come back and start at Burnley and score.
Harry Kane's not their best player, though.
Well,
Is he not?
He is.
I said, well.
He
Just-
Who's their best player?
He is. Let's not do that because we're gonna have a hot take that don't
No,
need to
it's
come
not,
out.
it's not even
It's
that.
just,
So who's the
it's
best
Harry
player?
Kane's their best player.
I just said, well, innit? Like,
So who is their best player?
Yeah, I guess he is. I guess he is their best player. And even then, I'm reluctant.
I
to
said
say
it
but-
reluctantly, innit?
Yeah, I am because
Nah, he's their best player.
either A, you're overhyping Kane too much, or or maybe you're
Two golden
underestimating
boots?
the thing.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't understand what we're even talking about.
Well, no, because you look at without
As much
Kane.
as
Yeah,
I'm
top scorer this season.
As much as I'm at
Yeah.
Tottenham here, he's a Donny.
No, I'm not denying
He's
he's
a
done it.
player.
What I'm saying is that, you know what, since he's been outside, Tottenham have actually been getting the results.
Who's better than him?
Hang on. He's been getting the results, innit, yeah? And since he's come back, and they forced him to play up front with Son, when before they only had one up front. And now they're making
There's
him
a
play
valid
two
point
of them.
he's making.
They're making
No,
two of them
there
play up
isn't.
front.
No, how Kane's the best player, but what he's saying is...
But I'm just saying, he's come in and it's kind of not disrupted it, but it's a bit like
It's definitely
they're
disruptive.
they're forcing him in.
No,
Whereas-
that's granted, but he's still the best player.
But even when Harry Kane was outside, Tottenham were playing poorly.
But they're playing worse now, though. They're playing worse
No,
with him
I
now.
disagree. I think they played well with
Nah,
him.
they were poor.
What?
Leicester,
They should-
Newcastle,
Fulham? They should have dropped points
they've been
there.
awful.
You don't think they were good?
They weren't.
They were good. They were good against Dortmund.
They were good because they were
But
getting results. And
other
what
than
we-
that-
and the Spurs we know is that they were Spurs that right up. That's the thing. We know what they're
We
capable
know they're
of.
throwing stuff away.
But they've been nicking points in the last 10, 15 minutes. Nicking 3 points all the time. But anyway, I don't know. I could see Tottenham getting back in full swing later.
And they will.
Do you know what I mean?
They will.
And they'll
So
just be
that's
right on
why
it.
I feel like Arsenal should have capitalised on it now.
Look, man, everyone's going to still play each other. I don't mind. I'm waiting to see the car crashes happen all over the place. Because Chelsea...
Who have Tottenham got to play left?
I think
Anfield, they
everyone.
got Anfield.
They got
I think
Anfield.
City.
And
City and Anfield. They've already lost to
Anfield.
Chelsea. And then you got Liverpool still got to go to play
Spurs and
that's
Chelsea
it,
at home.
to Spurs and Chelsea. Chelsea got to play Liverpool and
United.
United. Do you know what I'm saying? Whereas Arsenal just got United Sunday and it's done.
But United have three big games.
You're going to hold straight.
Who've United
We got flipping
City, Liverpool, and Chelsea.
Chelsea. Oh my god!
Look, yeah, and
Ajax are tearing these lot apart.
what's Tottenham got? Tottenham we've already mentioned, but you know,
Southampton.
Tottenham. That's the reason why Tottenham could probably be back in this top four race because of what they've got to come up against.
They've
Not
got
because
some
not
dead
because
teams,
their form is all like kind of wobbly. It's just that they've got some hard games, whereas teams behind them have got a nice stretch. Now it doesn't guarantee you points, but I'm sorry, you give me Burnley away, or you'd rather go to the
that's
Etihad.
only-
I'd
it's
rather
only
play. Do you know
Arsenal.
what I'm saying? Huh?
It's only Arsenal with that nice stretch.
Yeah, that's what I'm speaking from an Arsenal's perspective. You know, I'm not too fast. I'll take a point today on Sunday. And I'd have taken 2 points 2 weeks ago from these two games. I said, yeah, don't get beat. Just don't get beat by these guys. Don't give the other lot 3 points. Do you get what I'm saying? Just keep it there, and there'll be a fight up until the end.
Mustafi needs to be on the bench, bro.
He has to be removed.
Please play him.
He has to be
He needs
removed.
to be on the bench,
He has to be
bro.
withdrawn
He's got a
from the
merit
squad.
in him, bro. Nah, bro.
He has to be
on the
withdrawn
bench,
from the
man.
squad. I'm livid with him. I can't stand him. But you know, it was a great day, great atmosphere nonetheless. It was lovely. There at Wembley.
Lovely dubs.
Lovely dubs. I got the hell out of Dodger after the final whistle, which
He's
was
offside,
pretty
fam.
good. But yeah, anything on that? Anyone want to comment on that game before?
Probably ain't dived.
I mean, it was soft. It wasn't a dive. It was a soft penalty. He got touched. He went down.
What? Touch enough for him to go down?
I think
That's
so.
soft.
I think so.
He does
Because
get touched,
you
but-
understand, when you watch it back, he's trying to
I watched
adjust.
it about 3 times. I was like, bro,
but
where
you-
is this contact
you see-
that makes him go down?
As in, he's being pushed, but at the same time he's being pushed, he's trying to
trying to
adjust
control
his
the
feet
ball.
for the shot.
Yeah.
Like he's
Like,
trying to turn his feet and he gets nudged.
If that was Mustafi,
And he
this,
falls.
we'll be saying moron, bro. What are
Yeah.
you doing?
He has Sanchez doesn't need to push him. He's going in the wrong
doesn't need to
direction.
push him.
He doesn't need to
nowhere.
push him.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
But, yeah, he pushes him. Like I said,
He
it's
puts his
contact.
hand on him or he pushes it?
He pushes him. He
I don't know, man.
stiff
I
arms
didn't
him.
see- I didn't see-
Like, do you know what? Yeah, from the referee's point of view, yeah, he's looking at it like, alright, my man's about to go and
At
shoot.
full speed as well.
At full, he's
Everything
about,
was running,
everything
yeah,
like,
everything
he's
was
going to
going.
shoot.
He's
You
adjusted
see
his
my
feet.
guy go
All
down.
you had to do was shield him. It's the 90th minute. You just got to shield him.
It's just tricky.
He's going nowhere. No.
And he's quick enough to get there, but he just, I don't know what.
And that's how I call him Michael Richards. Brainless. Physically impressive, but them moments, stupid.
Was Torreira's red card justified?
Nope.
Nah,
Yeah, another shocking
Don't
decision.
think it was alright.
I got to miss him as well.
He won the ball.
According to the laws,
He won the ball. He won the
I
ball.
think it's harsh.
No, so what about Danny Rose on
Yeah,
on
same.
lane?
Off as well.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
he should be off. And
Inconsistency
there's another
is
one.
disgusting, bro.
Not only Rose. Who's the other one? There was one more. Sanchez.
No, Sanchez did a kick, but that wasn't on the ball. So
Sanchez
that
done it
should
on
have
who?
definitely been a red.
Sanchez done it on. Was it on Leno or was it on Koscielny?
No, it was on
when
Koscielny,
he
yeah.
stamps back at him.
Yeah, he kicks
And the
him.
FA haven't looked at nothing. But I'm livid about that. Anyway, yeah. Now we miss Torreira for the next 3 games. Give him a straight red. Yeah, give him a straight red.
Well, you can't appeal it.
We can. I think we are going to. and there's some good grounds to
If
appeal.
you appeal it, do they add another game?
Then if you lose the appeal.
So it goes
So-
from 3 to 4.
So what happened? Yeah. So he plays the next game, which is United, which is good. So he plays the United game. But what that means is he'll have a 4-game ban if you lose the case.
Okay.
So take it. I don't know if it's worth risking 4 games than 3. Do you know what I mean? But then you get to have him against United. So I'd rather have him at United and miss 4 after that than bring him back. But anyway,
I don't know if you want that, you know.
that's a worst case scenario anyway. Yeah, I'd rather have him playing at United, man. He needs to play the Man United game. We can't have him not in that side.
Right.
I'd rather go to Watford with no Torreira than go with against
Yeah,
United.
I think you'll get opened up without Torreira.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't
But
see.
against United we would because you.
Yeah,
you've
yeah,
got a
that's
blistering
what I'm
counter.
saying.
But you could afford for us to beat you and then win these other games. Like
No,
you
we
said.
can't.
No, we can't, bro.
No, you can't.
No, we can't.
Arsenal.
We can't afford to give you 3 points. That's the point.
No, that's
That's
not what
the
I'm saying.
scenario.
What I'm saying is that if you're looking at your fixture list
Yeah.
post United,
Yeah.
then can't you afford that more?
No.
No, because we're giving United 3 extra points.
Yeah, I hear that, but we still have to play Chelsea and City.
But I'm saying
That's
that on
just
the
the
basis
ceiling.
that Arsenal draw. I'm saying on the basis that as long as Man United are kept at bay for now, then we can go to these other games.
Arsenal are
If
above
you-
United,
if
isn't
you-
No, they're above
No,
us.
they're above us.
mad.
So if we start giving points away,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's
like,
hotcakes,
nah,
we
bro.
gave Tottenham
Yeah.
a point, and now we're going to give United 3.
But
We'll be out of this. We'll be out of this. Yeah,
bro.
we'll be out of this thing. We won't be discussing this. But yeah, I'll tell you who else is throwing points away. They're all them lot at Merseyside.
Merseyside, fam.
Big derby.
Liverpool, Liverpool. Is Klopp losing the plot?
Adrian's soaking it all in, yeah. Because when he lays the spirit bomb on, man.
Hey, Adrian, you was tweeting reckless on Sunday night.
What was it? Talk to us.
It was a lot of energy. But it was a record.
it was reckless.
It was talk to the mass. What did you say?
Hang on a minute, wait, bringing up seats now. I said you made a new. By the way, everything I tweeted, I'll stand by it today.
Talk
I
us
said he
through it.
made a whole new segment.
He said when
That's a media section.
Liverpool win the league, when
When?
we are
Holy
we're
smokes.
gonna turn this timeline upside down. That's what he said. When
Adrian, it's over. It's over.
you're a point behind league
The
leaders.
league is over.
Manchester
It's finished.
City.
It's done.
Can we get some context?
Yeah,
Some
the
rationality,
context
some
is
understanding.
the context is that in the last 5 games you've drawn 3, City won 5. That is the context.
And
I
you're
said-
only a point behind in March.
Don't say only. City have played 10 more games than you apparently, and they're still just a point ahead of you in terms of in all competitions, and they're still ahead
That's
of you.
not off. Like, all those factors outside the Premier League, I don't give a monkeys.
That's-
Right now, let's talk about the Premier League. We're a point behind them in March.
Trust.
Yeah.
They've still got to go to Old Trafford.
You were 9 points clear in December.
We was never 9 points clear.
You were 9 points clear in December.
We were 7. We could have been 10.
Yeah,
They were 9. They were 9. The reason they were supposed to go to, was it 10?
10.
But then they drew. You drew with thing, didn't
We
you?
lost to City.
Oh, is it you lost to City? Sorry.
Now, if we beat City,
Yeah. Would you have been 10?
yeah, it was 7 points.
It was 7 points that
So
day.
obviously they
I
beat
thought
us.
it was- I thought
No,
it
they
was
beat
that-
us and took it down to 4. But if we beat them, we'd have taken it up to 10.
Okay, got you. Okay, that sounds about right. But anyway, 7 points in January then, because you played that game in January. So you're 7 points clear, and we're in March, and here's where the business end is.
Yeah,
This is
it's
where-
a mad one because
it's
this
the sharp end.
month alone, Man City have played Champions League, they've played League Cup, they've played FA Cup, and they played Premier League.
What, this month?
Yeah, February.
February.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and it's heating up.
So that's why Pep was buzzing when they won.
Yeah, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
okay,
I bet he can't believe that they've given him the
Bournemouth
lead.
was
in
shocking,
March.
bruv,
Who?
man.
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth was shocking, bro.
No, they did the best.
No shots on target,
Not
man.
anymore.
No shots on
They
target,
tried.
man.
They tried.
Unreal, man.
But City was
Man,
just
Liverpool, bruv, what one?
Liverpool, what going, bro? What's happened?
What's happened?
What's happened these last couple of weeks?
I think what's happened is these past couple of weeks have sort of highlighted our lack of creativity in the middle of the park. I think that
That's true.
a lot. I feel like we kind of bypass some. In essence, right? When you look at like title-winning teams, obviously you've got the big strikers, but then you got them. You got your midfielders chipping in, and at the moment, our midfielders are bringing enough to the table. So,
I.e., Wijnaldum, Henderson.
yeah. So I think
Sorry.
obviously like obviously
I apologise.
Because look what he has to back.
Do you know how many goals he's
Look what Adrian has to back.
Do you know how many goals his midfielders
No, because I
Wait,
Do you know
how many goals did he miss?
5?
yeah.
well, between them,
Yeah.
spread.
5 goals.
Spread.
You know what 5 goals is?
5?
Pogba by himself has scored more.
He scored double. He scored double.
More than double.
He's only got 5. What the heck's going on here?
And yet, Keita was
53 million.
No, listen.
Was he
and then were you not the one that would say that they signed him to not have him
not having that
for
year.
this season,
For a year.
but then he doesn't play
For a year.
in the Burnside derby?
No, he doesn't. Because he's not good enough.
Adrian, could you explain?
That's what it boils down to. He hasn't been good enough.
He hasn't been good enough.
There's something that
That man said he was top 5 DMs in Europe.
Liverpool, bro.
I want to talk about the fact that they've had 3 games 0-0, so they haven't scored goals. Now,
What did I say? We said striker.
You know I'm with you, but today the agenda has to fly.
That's fine. Let it
The
fly.
agenda has to fly.
Do you know what?
We've
Yeah.
been screaming
How long?
striker,
If
bro.
I was Peter, I'd be going all the way in.
no, 'cause the thing is,
I'd be going all the way. Because
that.
Peter has been screaming.
I screamed
Liverpool
it
don't have
all
enough goals.
season.
But
I screamed it all season.
Hey,
The thing
you hear
is-
Jimmy Carragher not on Sunday?
No, what
he
did he
said, "Right, they must continue." You know?
Yeah.
We don't miss that pot shot.
Oh my gosh!
Fam,
Oh, now he's a pop shot. Oh, Adrian,
That's snake.
Adrian, don't let me start.
What?
What did you call him?
What?
What did you call him?
I don't care about
When
it.
I told man in the summer of 2016, Coutinho all he does is score from 60 yards, man said to me what?
listen,
Coutinho is not levels, bro. I've been saying this for
we
time.
can go back to what
Hey.
Adrian has mentioned in the past, where he said Shaqiri could be the signing of the season because of a replacement of
Adrian,
one.
I didn't remember that, you know. Hey,
How do you not remember that? How do you not remember that?
hard.
When I was running about the rejects they're buying, one which went down with Newcastle, and another one that went down with Stoke.
Shaqiri, by the way,
And
scored
then-
2 goals and a 3-1 win against Man United. But do go on.
What do you mean?
Two
Well,
defensive
hang on a
goals.
minute. What?
2 goals that hit 4 man and went in.
Oh, hang
I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
No.
Don't bring up his name. Don't bring up his name.
What's Shaqiri's claim to fame at Liverpool? What's his claim to
He
fame?
beat United.
No, listen.
He's a
Listen,
good squad player.
listen.
He's a good
He's
squad
a
He's a
player.
great squad
But
player.
he's been, he hasn't done it. He hasn't done it.
That's what I'm saying.
Because do you know why, Oscar?
he's
Do you
coming
want to know
up
why?
with
Can I ring the bell? Can I ring the bell?
Bring
He's
it.
not good enough. He's not good enough. Liverpool are going up against a team on the bench have Leroy Sané, Riyad Mahrez. The list goes on.
To this day.
To this day, Gabriel Jesus. Yeah, that's what their bench is, and they thought they could come and try and fight a Premier League title with a Stoke relegated side and a Newcastle relegated one, and a Naby Keita. who
Don't
they-
forget about Hendo. Don't forget
I
about Hendo.
can't even. I'm not going to bring him in. He's their captain for crying out loud, right? And a guy who we forgot, by the way, Firmino, yeah, who isn't a striker, who they've been playing up
How
front
many goals
for the
has he
last
scored
2
this
seasons. How many goals has Bobby Firmino got in the league this season?
Liverpool are getting buried.
9. Please.
I was watching ESPN the other day.
You'd be lucky if you
What,
got
9
9
league goals?
You'd be lucky if you got 9.
No.
9
I was
goals.
watching ESPN the other day, and they said something about you scored like 20 less goals this season or something like that. I
You
was
damn
like,
right they
nah.
have.
Nah.
You damn right they scored 20.
And the thing is, and the one
Yeah, he's
person
got
who's
9.
not-
Firmino's
the one
got
person
9.
who's not scored double figures that affects that is Bobby Firmino.
But you see what's funny? Do you know what's funny about Bobby Firmino, yeah? He's the 19th highest goal scorer in the league. That means players like Romelu Lukaku, yeah?
Red Rum.
Son Heung-min Son, right?
There's way more.
Gylfi Sigurdsson,
Oh.
Raul Jimenez,
No, it gets worse.
Alexander Mitrovic,
It gets worse.
Glenn Murray,
Flipping.
Jamie Vardy have more goals than him in the league. Have more goals than him in the league, and they had the nerve to come to this season and think they could fight for a league title with this shower of a shambles squad. You can't come and win the league with it,
believe
and then try fight for the Champions League at the same time.
The energy is different.
It's not different. I've been saying this
Well,
in
no,
August.
no,
I said this in August. I said it in August.
Hang on a minute.
I said this in August. Let me
Let
get
me
get
get
number
this
nine.
straight.
Get number nine.
Let me just get this straight. Let me try to rationalise what's going on here, right?
Ration.
We're a point behind Man City in March.
Yes.
And there's panic stations, it's doom and gloom.
It's not panic stations. What you're up against is the beast. I've been telling you guys about Man
That's fine.
City.
And
for
we're
time.
competing against them.
Yeah, that's fine. You can fight. If you lose the fight, you've lost.
Because those are these monologues when City lost at home to Newcastle. Wait, when City lost away to Newcastle, when they lost at home to Crystal Palace.
What did I say when that happened?
What did
What
you
did I
say?
say? I said Liverpool get their turn. The tide will shift.
Yeah.
This is the Premier League. Everyone will get their piece of the pie, right?
And-
Everyone will get their defeats, and everyone will say, "But no, but it's happened to City in December." I'm like, yeah, there's still 4 or 5 months of the season to go. And I wasn't even predicting, as in.
And there's still 2 or 3.
And I was saying that, what's it called? That it doesn't mean that Liverpool's will even come in January, but lo and behold, we're in March and they're a point behind. I didn't even expect the thing to happen this soon. I must admit, I thought
You're looking at April.
I thought end of April was when it will start shifting, when the competitions get red hot. But already they're behind. So I don't know, mate. If you can see this turning around, please tell me how.
We revert back to type.
You haven't done that for a little bit though. Okay, yeah, the 5-0 at Watford was pretty decent.
Because I think we'll have to look at Liverpool this season, and as much as our midfield has been poor, essentially what we've done this season better is we've defended well, and because for me, looking back at the Everton game, our strikers let us down ultimately. Because I feel like we defended well enough, we controlled the game well enough, and all we needed was if Salah takes it 1-0, we go home. So as much as it is doom and gloom, we do have enough to win this Premier League, in my opinion. You do. We just had a couple of bad games.
No, I agree, but and the thing is, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not trying to say like Liverpool are whack or they're bottle jobs or anything like that. It's nothing like that. I'm just saying what you're up against is so unfair that you can't turn up to the league with that squad. You can't come and try and fight. I mean, it could be a good fight. It's just like Rocky. My guy still got beat. You know what I'm saying? Like he tried.
Apollo Creed. Apollo Creed.
I haven't watched that film, so it's boring.
Alright, cool. What?
Bro, you're like 30 years late.
I said that film's older than you.
Hey man, Rocky
It's older than you.
What does that mean?
Have you seen Sylvester Stallone?
Bro, have you seen
old as hell.
I guess there's 5 of them, so you can watch all 5 of them. There's all kinds of.
Wait, if there was one, I couldn't watch it.
No, I'm just saying
There's many twists and turns along the way.
Wait. So what? Are they telling the same story 5 times?
Blood. Jace, yes.
That's dead.
There's different ones.
It's like one WrestleMania after another.
So that's like Home Alone, essentially.
Home Alone. Yeah, man.
Have you seen number 5? Shambolic.
I've seen 4.
My colleague ain't even in.
Yeah, they took him out after
The
this.
minute you
He's
let
not the
in,
third one.
the minute,
Yeah.
the
He's not
minute,
the third one.
really, not the third.
Yeah, he's only in number 2.
He's only in 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Once he was dipped out, I'm not involved. I'm not trying to.
I don't think I've watched 3, 4, and 5.
I don't think there is a 5, but
There are a couple which without.
I know
him.
there's 4.
There's
for
about
fact.
there's a couple that's without him. But what are your thoughts, guys, on Liverpool? Do you
It's
think
1 point.
Do you think they can change it?
Yeah,
Do you
it's
think
1
they
point.
can?
Do you think they will though?
I think they will. Liverpool's in a way, it's in their hands.
They was just shaking.
When I look at
Why
their
did you say
fixtures, when I
Really?
look at City's fixtures and I look at Liverpool's fixtures, City are more likely to drop points because of the teams that they have to face and the fact that they've lost more games prior to Sunday or whatever.
Every time.
What teams do you think City?
Listen. Every time
United,
City,
Man
yeah.
United for a start.
every time City have a sniff of the title, they win it, bro.
Man United plus
Yeah.
all the excuses that these men were
They've
giving
never
me,
been in the title race.
all these
No, yeah.
Until
2013.
2019.
13 they weren't in the race. City.
The one United
The one
won.
that United clean.
The last
They weren't
one.
in the race.
Nah.
No.
You left them. You left them for dead.
Van Persie, bro. Why you mad? Hey, get over it, man.
There's still like 7 games to go when you get
Yeah.
Guard of Honor.
No,
What are you talking
What
about?
are you talking about, bro?
Please.
Can you refuse?
Ferguson
What, when they
cleaned
si-
that
when they
league
signed
that
Ma-
season,
what, when they
bro.
signed Mangala
Yeah.
to swap
Yeah, yeah,
defensive
yeah.
missions
Hey, I saw him wearing a jacket.
Where was he?
in the final.
In the final.
In the
yeah.
final.
I was like, is that a bodyguard?
Oh god, unbelievable.
I just wanted to give
Well,
him
look, maybe there is something to look positive about. Look, the next 5 games for Liverpool: home to Burnley, 3 points; away at Fulham, 3 points; home to Spurs, 3 points; away to Southampton, 3 points; home to Chelsea, 3 points. So I hear that.
No, this is what I'm
I hear that. Huh?
Huh? Whose fixtures are they?
Liverpool.
No, Chelsea's going to be tight.
Nah, 3 points.
I don't know, Pete. I don't know, man.
Chelsea's going to be tight.
I don't know. It's not gonna be. It's
Chelsea
not.
do we think's coming to this game?
The Chelsea that.
Chelsea with what? With no spine.
Chelsea,
Yeah, the Chelsea that sits. The Chelsea that
no-
can sit deep though. The Chelsea that.
that players run basically the
camp.
team.
Yeah.
No chance.
Okay, fair enough.
No
That's what you think.
I mean,
but-
you struggled at Fulham. I'm not trying to hear.
Yeah, but
you're
the
going
same
to-
Chelsea that beat Tottenham and drew and had a decent performance against Man City. I think that Chelsea could
You
go
gonna
to
call it
Liverpool
a
and
draw?
get a point.
You're gonna call that a draw?
Shameless.
Huh?
that's Jose, you know.
We drew, bro.
That's
What?
Jose.
What a
That's
Mourinho
no.
comment.
We drew.
That's Jose.
Cat said he drew.
That's Jose.
Hey, in 120 minutes, City did not beat us.
How
Okay.
about this? Do you remember when Sam Allardyce was at 5-0 at the Emirates?
Yeah.
And then he said, "Well, if we're
We
going
drew.
by the second half,
Yeah, we drew 0-0.
we drew
Yeah, I remember
Muppet,
that.
man.
Muppet.
Good
Absolute
recovery.
Muppet.
But
Stop bleeding.
I feel like Liverpool's fixtures,
tasty fixtures.
Liverpool's fixtures are in their favour, whereas with City, like they've lost Fernandinho, they've lost
KDB.
Kevin De Bruyne, who for me should
be
go on
fair,
holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I told you, man. He's rubbing the hospital centre on his knee. It's not good.
But I
Have a rest.
put 15 points in their next. Sorry, I put how many? 3 times 5. 15. Yeah, I put 15.
Quick maths.
Quick maths. I put 15 points again for them as well in their next 5 because Watford at home they beat, Fulham away they beat, Cardiff at home they beat.
I think I might captain Aguero in that Fulham game.
Palace away they beat, Spurs at home they beat.
Honestly, Palace away is going to be tough.
It's because it was rocky last year.
gonna
Don't
be
be
tough.
fooled.
I'm telling you, it's
Don't
gonna
be
be tough.
fooled.
It was hard this year.
Yeah.
They beat them at the Etihad.
Nah. They got him.
Listen,
They got him.
also better.
Not when the title's on the line.
Not when the
Honest.
title's
When
on
you
the-
see City fighting for a league, they don't play games.
It's not
Right.
good to lie. It's not
When they
as
were
cut
losing
and
all
dry as
these
you
games
say.
this season, man were telling me it's because Fernandinho was not there.
It's not as cut
He's
and
not
dry.
there. He's not here now.
Look.
I'm saying that City have the opportunity to wobble. You know, there's definitely an avenue there where I can see that they will drop points where we think that should be 3 points.
Do you know what? I don't think they drop any points.
More than Liverpool.
Yeah.
Liverpool set of fixtures. Liverpool don't need a quality midfield for those next 5 games.
They don't. But
don't.
I don't see the City losing a game between now and the end of the season.
I hope you're right.
I don't see them losing.
I
a game.
hope you're
And
right.
Mario Battle will
And
always
the thing
be.
is that
Mario
Palace-
Battle will always be.
Yeah.
You never saw them losing against Palace. You never saw them losing against Newcastle. You never saw them losing against Leicester.
Yeah, but their tide has come and
The
gone.
thing is,
But we don't know that though.
The thing is, I don't
We don't
trust
know
Liverpool,
that.
bruv. I don't trust you, man.
Nah,
bruv.
Liverpool's not my issue. I'm not going to say Liverpool are going to be the reason they lost it. It's just from here
Liverpool,
on, City are just the better side. It's
Yeah,
unfair.
no,
that's what I'm saying.
they are a better team.
I'm not
But
saying that
will
Liverpool are
Liverpool
going to flop it.
capitalise on their mistake, on City's mistakes? I don't trust them, bro.
Okay, so say City lose at
So
home
City lose
Spurs.
at United.
Or lose at
Well,
United. Do you reckon
Are Liverpool going to be there?
Will Liverpool be there? And then will they like, this is what I'm saying, the Champions League, you need to dip, leave it alone.
Get out of it.
Get out of it, you're not winning
By the
it.
way, Bayern are joint top of the Bundesliga now. So
This
when
is
you
what I'm
face them next
saying.
week-
Happy days.
when you face them next
This is
week.
what I'm saying, bro. Leave the Champions League alone,
I
focus
can't
on
lie,
the league.
I
bruv.
don't
Because of the
believe in
squad.
that though.
No, because of the squad, bro.
Bro, the title is there right in front of you, blood.
Yeah, for real.
If it is not this season, bro, when?
When,
Whenever.
Real talk.
when United come back with 200
Real-
million in the market,
real
and,
talk,
and,
bro.
and then City add more to what
And
they
then-
have, and then Chelsea's robbed the bank.
Do you know what's
before they
scary?
can Get banned.
City are gonna add.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
What's there to add?
What is that?
Fernandinho.
Yeah.
They're gonna start selling players and then buying
You know
new
what?
ones to replace.
Pep's a wizard, you know.
He's actually.
You know, there's some problems there, but the way he deals with it, it's never the problem.
Yeah.
They're playing flipping Zinchenko left back.
Yes, their left back
He
situation
sounds
has been
essentially
hilarious.
midfielder.
Their left back situation has been hilarious for years since
Delph.
he joined. It's been hilarious since he's joined.
Oh, when he started off with Kalishi and Kolarov.
I mean, when he had Clichy for a start, Clichy and Kolarov for a start. I mean, he had Sanya and Zabala at right back. And he had some funny.
He told a lot of them to clear off.
He had
The season with
him.
him said clear off.
Get the
Stop
heck out
listening
of
to
this
Remy,
club.
bruv. Can the Champions League, fam, bun it, bruv.
Anyway, I don't know. I
Win the
can't.
league, bruv.
City are a top team, man. They don't need to do that.
Yeah, because City have a big
They've
squad.
got the big squad,
They've got a
bruv.
squad. That's why I said to Liverpool, can it? Because they ain't got the squad. It's like, you know.
And it's clear now. More than ever, it's clear.
I mean, it was. We should have known.
No,
Their bench has never been strong, and he's always mentioned. In fact, Adrian's mentioned that.
What I'm saying is that
To be fair to
the
him.
teams that they've drawn to, it's been a midfield battle that they've lost. It's not just been that the strikers ain't firing, bruv. Like, I saw their midfield against, like, Canning Tan, flipping Martin Oldway.
Canning Tan.
And I was like, raw.
That was a bad game.
That was a poor performance from their
That was
midfield.
disgusting.
But when I saw Adam Lallana coming on in the last couple minutes
this is another
against
thing.
Everton, I was like, Adam Lallana.
Klopp needs to leave this guy in 2016. Leave him.
No, but is he that bad though? Because I
Stop
think
it,
he's
man.
You know why?
He doesn't
Stop
he
that.
doesn't
Hang on,
he doesn't
hang
add to
on.
that. He doesn't
No,
add to
do
that.
you know why?
Man's there
Because
for decoration.
Cross turns. He does 8 cross turns
he's
a
not had a
season.
run of games, innit?
He
Lallana
doesn't deserve any.
No, he's talented though. He's got the talent.
Yeah,
He's got
no,
the
you
talent.
are you thinking of Lallana from 2014?
I'm just saying,
With
he's
Ricky
got,
Lambert in there.
he's got the talent. He just hasn't had a run of games. He
bro.
barely gets 7 games in a row because he's always
The
injured.
stakes are too high.
They
bro.
are. They are.
Man,
No, you're right.
When you say what you're saying, he's always
No,
injured.
you're right.
So that's it.
I agree.
That's
Look,
the situation. It's
I-
sad,
yeah.
but who cares? We're trying to win a league.
No, fair enough. Look, positive side on the Liverpool end, yeah? They are just a point behind City. And the defending of Virgil van Dijk. Guys, this is getting a joke. It's getting beyond a joke. His defending is hilarious. He takes things in his stride. You know, like in slippers. He defends in slippers. That's how good of a centre-half
Should have been like no defense, bro. Man,
have.
man, damn, bro.
Absolutely should have.
Been screwing man
But
that
yeah, I just thought I'd give you praise there because I saw the Everton highlights. And I just
Man
thought
scored
this,
2
this
goals,
guy
you know.
does it with like
you see
hands in his
you see that
pockets.
ball?
Do you know what I'm saying?
Bernardo's Bernard's incredible touch,
First touch.
Yeah.
and then Van Dijk just stops it dead.
And he's air, you know.
Just said
Who?
it. Bernard.
Bernard.
He's
He's air,
See that
bro.
touch?
No, we can see why nobody went for him.
too soon.
He's air, bro.
For free as well.
Too soon, man.
Them man that have twinkle toes with no decision making,
It's
bro.
because Andre Gomez is
I mean,
lit.
Oh, you see? Oh,
Yeah,
he's
like-
oi,
because he's lit.
he has been one of the
Like-
best signings this season. You
Like
know?
what?
And he's on loan, bro.
You say that because
Is he alone?
Yeah, he's on loan. But
No,
it's
he's
such,
cold.
It's such a yo-yo thing. It's just such a yo-yo thing with Everton. Where
Yes, I'm thinking, why?
Everton should be good. Like they've got
Is it-
on paper.
they need a centre forward? They need a centre forward.
Ademola Lukeman.
No, I would even go to like. Look, it sounds bizarre.
They
but
need
I'm,
big
I'm,
run
I'm,
back.
I'm going.
That's what they need.
Yeah, they need a big run.
Yeah. Oh, if they got back Rome,
The thing is, if they had like, I wouldn't even go that far. I mean, even if they had like
they could never get him back now. But
look, you're not going to slew man, but I think if they went for like an Ashley Barnes, just somebody who puts the ball in the net. I know it sounds, it doesn't
I was going to say Callum
it
Wilson.
doesn't fit the bill.
Yeah,
Callum
I
Wilson,
was saying Callum
Callum Wilson, yeah, probably. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
That's
probably.
better than Ashley Barnes.
I don't know if
No,
it's
no,
six-
Because that was a wild hot take in 2019.
No, because
You started already.
It's about a fitting. Because you know what, Callum Wilson's better than Barnes, correct? But does he fit at Everton?
I think 100%.
I mean, if you saw Cenk Tosun before he came, you would have said, yeah, this is Gambit.
I don't listen to
Turkish
I don't
Turkish
listen to white men with Nigerian names, bro.
You would
Where's
have
that
said
swipe?
Palace.
my man's playing against Bursaspor.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but that's
saying,
that's
innit?
done now.
Trabzon scoring that.
I'm just saying, innit? Like, just saying. Like, I just someone who knows how to put the ball in net. You know what I mean? Nice and easy. That's all I'm saying. That's all Everton need, I think. But then at the back as well, they're woeful at the back. That's the problem. And yet they got a younger defensive line. Do you remember before they used to have like Williams, Jackie Elka? Then they switched it. Obviously, Pickford's not as good. He's so overrated.
He's all right.
He had a good game though.
I know he did, but he's so overrated.
What was Salah put it in his hands? Or kicked at him, rather.
I don't think Salah's miss was that bad. I just think that was a hard chance to score.
But last year he scores that.
No, I mean, I heard that a lot, and I was just
I
thinking,
forget about last year. We needed him to score it this year.
No, the
We
thing
needed
is,
him,
that one-on-one
In the
was
same way we needed Mane to score the Etihad.
that one-on-one was
Needed
easy,
you,
bro.
bro.
I'm sorry, that Salah one, that Salah.
Bro,
chance,
you
that-
are too finished that.
Yes.
You bend that.
That's him as well. That's him.
Football's not easy.
Like, man
That's his
forget,
thing.
hey, Salah's a shooter.
But they're going on like Salah's off form. It's not the case. It's just not the case.
He scored what, 1 in 6?
Yeah, but he's
Isn't
not
that off form?
No, because it's not the same. It's not like he's not there. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I get
like
you.
it's the same thing at the start of the season. Do you remember? The same thing was happening to him, where he was sort of like, it was jittery. He wasn't kicking off.
really at it.
Then when he started, I think between like October and December, I bet he scored like 20 goals in that period in all competitions. Because he found the rhythm again. That's what it takes. I mean, these next 5 games,
It's very rhythmic.
it's looking nice. It's looking nice for him. If he's looking at some leaky defences, he will supply the needs. Should we move over to Old Trafford or to Stamford? Oh, no, yeah, Old Trafford it is. Where Manchester United, Manchester United 3-2 winners against Soton. What is it with the Saints and you guys? Why is that always a hard game?
goals,
Think
yeah.
even over the States.
No.
Especially at your ground.
On
Why
that
is it
day,
always
yeah, there was anointing. I don't know what that.
anointing oil.
On
for who?
Southampton's feet. More.
That man was
Wow, the
screaming.
first goal, blood.
them
Hey,
they're like,
that
yo,
first goal, bro. Fam.
bro.
Keeper though.
The hair had. No, I'm sorry, bro.
Now you got 2 hands to it. You need to save it.
Which one? The first one.
Valerie,
Nah.
You have to say that.
you have to save it.
The Valerie one was something.
If that's Alisson, I'm going out
That goal, yeah.
If that's Alisson, I'm saying
Hey,
57.
no. That goal was ordained, bro.
It's ordained.
That goal.
The Ward Prowse goal, no one's saving it. Yeah.
I'm with you
James
there.
Ward-Prowse.
You see James Hammers, yeah? You see Hammers, yeah?
No, but to me, the venom that Valerie shot.
No, this what I'm saying, but it was ordained to go in.
Do you man remember Mata versus De Gea at Stamford Bridge?
Yeah? Top corner, man.
That's not the same shot power.
On that day,
That's not the same shot power. You see what Valerie did?
No, the Valerie has got
on that day,
But he touched it.
on that day,
Are you near post?
And the power went through his fingers.
That's
that goal was ordained.
back a memory, bro. That's one of the greatest things of all time.
Yeah, that day he was ordained to save it, bro. That was it. But this
Do you
one,
remember what David De Gea was
Commentary in that game. The whole stadium is shaking. Everybody's gone in. Burial.
I remember Mata before he started balding, yeah?
Yeah.
Bruv, see that, hey.
One matter, bro.
Hey,
Bad boy
He just
player.
was old, slow. Oh, what happened to him?
Nah, he's a bad man. He's there.
By the way, yeah,
Yes.
I was not wrong about McIntyre, but he's decent.
Mkhitaryan.
Listen.
Anyway,
I'm looking at this matter go now, bro. This matter shot now, bro.
That's in the back.
Now shut up!
didn't go
Nah,
in.
you should have saved that.
He didn't even go in.
No, he should have saved it on Sunday, on Saturday, bro. What is that? What is this?
This was a ridiculous match.
What is that? You gotta save that.
Top corner.
You have to save Sunday, Saturday. I'm not having it. And this is the hair before you start trimming.
Oh, don't forget.
Before you start trimming his hair. Look at that! Look at that!
Have you
Nah, I'm not having
forgotten
that.
have you forgotten the hair at the Emirates? This is second home.
Oh,
that guy at the Emirates
Listen.
becomes.
Oh yeah, he does, isn't it?
The guy walks with the Lord at the Emirates.
No, when he's in London.
Yeah.
Spurs,
Yeah,
Stamford Bridge.
Yeah, you're right.
That's a great routine.
I would
That's
say
in
Stamford
me.
Bridge.
Man said all things through Christ.
Bro,
Every time he's in
Nah.
London, he's always
Listen.
pulling up madnesses.
Listen,
Always.
David
always.
De Gea should have saved that shot. I don't care what no one says. But can I get on to Man United's left side?
Talk to us.
Because, oh my gosh,
But Lucas,
Valerie had enough space to build a house.
No, my guy.
There was a bare grass.
This guy was No, let's not lie. The guy was plotting land.
Should I start on Alexis
I think the
Sanchez?
Man United defenders were just
Alexis Sanchez, baby.
Alexis Sanchez.
Hey,
Oh.
Alexis Sanchez is
always been
Air Jordan.
Bro, he earns 500 bags a week.
He
He has
air.
no reason to get up in the morning.
$500,000.
He can't be up.
No, I'm not gonna lie. This is an L I will take. Arsenal have finessed us, bro.
It's about time. This is what you're not giving us. This is what you're not giving us.
Alexis
Sylvester.
Alexis Sanchez is an air on the roads. Hey, he's dead, you know.
He gave us Sylvester and Danny Welbeck.
Yeah. And you know what annoys me?
this.
This guy here in his Gunners jumper said what?
He said
He's our best player.
He said
He is,
Arsene
he
Wenger
is.
could make him into the next Thierry Henry.
When did I say that?
You said he's an ordinary type player and Arsene Wenger can coax it out of him.
Did I?
Stop. Yeah.
Well, he was superb at Arsenal.
Peter's hot takes.
He was superb at Arsenal. He was
Peter's hot takes
player.
again.
Do you know what? Since Cesc Fabregas has been our best player.
Listen. He's not Henry-esque.
Sanchez.
Oh, no. Henry-esque.
Since Fabregas, yeah.
He's not Henry-esque. That's what I'm saying. He is
could've
air.
been. He could've been.
He's
not
air.
He's your best
He is
player.
air. He's not. Stop saying that. Stop. No, he's not. He's not.
Play him.
He's really not, though.
Play to
No, he's
him.
not.
and
He's not. We do play to him. Do you know what he does?
And
He
he
grabs the ball.
Do you remember when
He grabs the ball. Hold on. He grabs the ball in the 18-yard box. Does a 180 turn and then lobs it to the other side of the pitch.
Do you remember?
No,
do you remember when
I've seen that too many times.
Do you remember when you
He
played
is
him up
an
front?
air.
Do you remember when you played him up
He
front
is
at
an
Burnley?
air.
Away at Burnley.
He is an
I
air.
remember this game.
Yeah, away at
He is
Burnley.
air.
It's superstar of the
Superstar
show.
air.
Yeah. Up top,
Superstar of the show.
up top. And do you remember him at the Emirates for Man United earlier? Have we forgotten that one? When he come round to check, danced round him, and then lobbed it into the back of it.
Okay, so
When he was the centre forward.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay, cool. So when you but you didn't play centre forward at Bournemouth.
At Bournemouth.
The game that you're talking about.
Burnley.
Burnley.
I'm
When you
talking about when we
don't
won
wearing
2-0.
pink.
When you don't
That
wear
was
pink.
Bournemouth.
No, Burnley. I'm talking about the one. I'm talking about
Blood.
Burnley. I'm talking about the Burnley game. You know when Rashford got sent off
Blood.
with Beardsley.
Bournemouth.
But I'm
No,
talking about Burnley.
Lukaku played that. Lukaku scored 2 goals against Burnley.
Bournemouth was the one he scored in. Bournemouth Sanchez scored against
Oh, I'm not
Bournemouth.
talking about that.
No, he didn't score.
Assist.
Yeah, he got the assist.
Okay.
And then he put Alexis Sanchez in the group and left.
and I was gone.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Cool.
Yes, Sanchez
Listen,
in it.
no, Sanchez. Look,
He's an air,
I'll be
bro.
honest with you, he's tyrant.
He's
in terms
air.
of you have to. It's clear you have to cater to him
He's
to get the
air.
best out of
And
him.
I look-
He can't just be put anywhere.
And
it
I
doesn't work,
looked
which is a shame.
and I looked at his numbers at
got
Arsenal in his last season. I said, "Oh my gosh, we finessed ourselves,
What do you mean?
bro."
No,
He was declining.
But the logic there was that he was unhappy.
He was,
Yeah.
he was
He's
barely
down
playing
tools.
as well.
I'm not hearing that.
He barely played. Look at the goals. Look at the goals he scored for Arsenal in his last season.
We pay full.
You look at his goals, mate.
450 bags a week for this bread.
Mate, look at his goals. Even in his final season at Arsenal, look at his goals.
He's
You
Air
watch them.
Jordan. He's
They
Air
are
Jordan.
I
No,
feel like
Air
you
Jordan.
looked at 16-17 Alexis, not 17.
He's Air Jordan.
Bro,
He's
listen,
Air Jordan.
mate.
He's
As
Air
I said,
Jordan.
look, if
That Man City game that we scored 3 goals against City. Where was he playing? Was it centre forward? No, it wasn't.
yeah, so
No, it wasn't. So I'm
it's
saying that the guy, bruv, when we're talking about what you do on the ball as a forward player,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have he can only play centre forward.
No, I'm not saying he can only play centre forward. I've
You
never
said
said that.
you said play him centre
I said
forward
you
and
want
get
the
the
best.
best.
You
You
said
said
the
the
best.
best.
I said the
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
He also played left wing for Arsenal. It's not like he didn't play there.
And I'm not saying he didn't. I'm just saying in a Manchester United top, he is Air Jordan. He's air, bruv.
Okay.
I've seen this guy do things and I'm like, nah, this ain't Alexis Sanchez.
It's not right, is it?
It's a Sanchez who makes 500 grand a week. He doesn't give a damn.
This ain't a pro footballer, is it?
He's not.
There's nothing
He's
to
not.
gain.
He's not.
For me, the scary thing about football,
Get him out.
What the saddest thing is, though, Ernest, yeah? He left Arsenal because he wanted to win trophies, he says. But then he chose Man United for the money. He didn't even go to City. Like, he didn't go to City.
Get him out.
When the league was guaranteed.
Get him out.
He chose United
Get
for the
him out.
money.
Get him out.
So you can tell already his
Get him out.
heart is not in the right place.
Get him out.
He's not got
Get him out.
in the right place.
I have probably been the most patient Man United fan with this dude, yeah? Because all my other brothers are like, nah, this guy needs to cut it. And I'm like, no, give him time. The more I watch him, the more he pisses me off.
I'd have him back in a
Oh, please, bro,
listen.
Mkhitaryan on the Solskjaer, please give me that guy.
And let me have Sanchez under Unai.
No, that's fine. Because Sanchez at Arsenal is better than it will be at Arsenal, so that's fine. That can work. Because no, he is.
No, I'm saying it's harsh.
It's not harsh.
There was only to bring him out.
It's fact.
Because Mkhitaryan is a better footballer than Jesse Lingard. So yes, that's what I'll take it back.
Yeah, but
that's what I'm saying.
But he wouldn't replace Iwobi. He'd replace Mkhitaryan, Sanchez.
Where does what we play?
He now plays on the left because there's no Sanchez there. So when Sanchez was there, Iwobi used to play on the right. Remember?
Yeah, and I'm saying, if Sanchez came now, where would he play?
He would go on the left. Iwobi would go on the right. Iwobi would go on the right if Mkhitaryan goes back to United.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because I thought that's what we're saying.
I'm just saying, get this guy out of my club. No, Adrian, he's air.
Goalkeeper for all his guests.
No, he pisses me off. Bro, I watched this guy and I said, you know what? Let me give this guy a chance.
You don't believe in him anymore.
Did you watch the Reading game?
No, I'm saying.
Oh my gosh! This is against man that are like they're not gonna stick it on you. They're not gonna do what a Liverpool will do to you. Yeah, this guy is absolute air, bruv. Sanchez is air, bruv. Honestly,
he's not air.
He's air. He's air, bruv. No, he's air.
It's incredible.
This guy says Sanchez is our best player when he wasn't our best player.
No, 11 months. 11 bad months.
That's what I'm saying. No, man. He's air.
Because we know what he can do. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know, and I can see what he's doing. I know, and I can see what Paul Pogba's doing.
Let's ask around, yeah? If he went back to Arsenal, would he make Arsenal better?
Yes, exactly. Because you lot are trash right now.
No, because Arsenal's playing decent at the minute, right?
When was the last time Sanchez played decent?
Oh, fantastic.
In the.
No, I mean for a period of time, not one game.
And please don't say.
I'm thinking 2 years he hasn't played good.
But Arsenal's been superb. What are you talking about?
When was that? What was the last time he was decent for Arsenal? Because the last
the headphones up.
The last half of the season,
don't say Arsenal at the Emirates in the FA Cup, because after he scored that goal, he did nothing. He did absolutely nothing.
The last half of the season he was at Arsenal, he wasn't that great.
The issue, you're mad. Go back. I'm joking.
17-18.
He wasn't.
Guys, go back.
He wasn't.
Go back. He was a moody guy. He didn't want to play for the club, but the guy still put in work. He was decent. He was our best player. That was what's even hilarious.
That doesn't mean much.
No, bro.
I can't remember.
You can't say. He was. That doesn't mean.
He was your best player based on what he had done previously in that season.
No,
was he your best player?
That season was our best player up until the January. Then Aubameyang came in, took that mantle very quickly. Don't get me wrong. Arsenal were poor. I'm not trying to say that we were great. But he was still our best player even last season. That's what makes it hilarious about him.
Listen.
But and he doesn't get enough. I don't think he plays will he get 10 games in a row at Man United?
No.
Because Oscar was saying, when was the last time he had a good patch?
Sticks
Not
to
just
right.
when he's had a good form.
Since Martial's been injured, you've had your opportunity.
But how many games? How many games did he have?
Hold on. He played in the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Against Arsenal. He played what's it called? Oh, what's this game? I need to get the fixtures out.
Has he had a good stint at United?
Of course not.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm talking about stint as in games. As in,
no, but you have to show
since Jose came, Jose benched Martial for this done, and there was no justification of why Martial got dropped. 11 goals on the left. Sanchez has scored how many? Okay, cool. He's air, bro. He's air. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. He played against Crystal Palace. When Lukaku scored 2... Hey, Dave, you know how much I don't like this Don, bro? Yeah? Lukaku turned up, bro. Yeah? When Sanchez got taken off against Palace, I clapped. I was like, get this guy off, bro. he's been absolute
You paid him
nonsense.
£500
Based-
a
based-
week. He
based
has
on
no-
air.
Based
He's
on
air.
stats,
Yes.
his last season at Arsenal,
Yeah.
the half a season before he went to United, he
Yeah.
actually did all right. He played 19 and scored 7.
I know what I saw.
Yeah, he played 19 and scored 7, but then moved to United, played 12 to the end of the season, only scored 2, and he scored 1 this season. So
Yeah,
it's
but
been,
you know,
it's been a long time. It's been a long time.
He's not been good for Manchester United. Let me make that clear. He's not been good for Man United.
on the
But
ropes.
there are factors into that. Based on himself, of course, he has to take full responsibility for his performances because he's not been good enough, right? Granted. He gets paid extortionate amount of money, right? And
But I don't care about the P's.
No, because what
Just
motivates
perform.
you though, bro? Because you
Just
got to
perform,
have that. You got to
Masson's
have.
got his trick like, yo.
When you got the P blood, man
no,
doesn't even turn up.
No, I'm
He
not.
gets his
No.
money.
The reason.
At least past the 5 yards.
Bro, my man's
Like, you know the ones, like, come on,
Listen,
like,
what-
no, that's what I'm saying.
Hear
I'm
how
trying to hear
bad he is, bro. The guy left Arsenal to win trophies.
So what?
He then went and joined Manchester United for the hunt for the money.
So
and
if
not Man
he's
City.
on 40 bags a week, he's going to turn good.
No, what I'm saying, if he's on the same wages as he is at Arsenal, you may, I'm not going to guarantee it, but you may get the same effort he gave us at Arsenal.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's money. I think
No.
he's a player on the decline.
Bro, it's not even it's not even extortion money.
And you see what I said about I said about Pogba when Mourinho was still here.
Yeah.
That Pogba's like Özil. It's never an issue of talent. It's an issue of effort.
Yeah.
He's not even trying, bro.
You don't
not
think he's
even-
trying? You don't think he's trying?
Should I
No, I'm
show
saying,
you?
do you not-
No,
do you
should
not
I
think he's
show
trying?
you?
Okay,
Like,
fair enough.
highlight reel of Alexis Sanchez?
fair enough.
He's not.
If you don't
No,
think
bro.
he's trying,
When the
I'm
break gets taken
gonna
off,
argue
yeah,
that.
because I'm not one of these guys that reads so much into body language. The guy just goes back to the bench like it's calm.
because he's earning.
No, and what I'm saying is,
That
and
pay,
what I'm saying
And
is,
it's not even just a high wage in general.
and
That is an extortionate amount of money.
And what I'm saying is that's why when you're talking about he's our best player, I think it's so disrespectful to the players that actually play well.
I mean the talent.
I'm not having
I mean
that.
the talent.
I'm not having that.
No, I mean the talent.
No, because Lingard has done more.
I mean the talent.
No, because Rashford has done more.
No, but you know when I
That's
say
what
that,
I'm saying.
I mean the
No,
talent.
no,
I'll be honest, Lukaku's done more.
Lukaku's done more.
Yeah, but I'm saying the
And Lukaku's
talent.
been. I've cussed Lukaku from August, bro.
Look,
He's been. And you know what? Shout out to Lukaku. Yeah, because
Big Rom.
the
The big R, bro.
I cuss him all the time. I cuss him all the time. And I always say, when he does well, I'll praise, man. He's done well, bro. Yeah? Now score 30 goals this season. That's what I'm saying. I'm playing.
But, you know, to your point earlier, right? Who's the best player at Arsenal? Best player, Özil, right? And
Yeah.
how many more players have done better than him this season? How many more have given?
No, but your manager's air.
No,
but your manager's air.
No, but
I'm so sorry. I'm so.
Sanchez,
You don't let a man. You don't drop a man. Like you see when I lost the plot with Emery's when he dropped him for Barte. I said, no, this guy's taking a piss. You're actually taking a piss. Barte?
But you know
away?
What? You know what?
Nah.
As much as I'm with you on that, because you know my stance on the Özil thing, I think it's a farce, right? But every time Özil's now played, right, we're getting a great Özil now. And have you noticed that, you know, whether or not it's because he's being dropped, but the guy makes it clear in press conferences, I want players who work hard. And every time Özil's now playing, he's actually playing a lot better than what we even got under Wenger.
I don't think Özil wants to play at Barte away.
And let's keep it up.
I don't think Özil wants to play
I
that.
guarantee you, he's probably said,
He said, let me stay in London.
My back is
I'm
hurting.
not dealing with if
And I'm
Barca
still your
entrance.
privilege.
Continuous sciatica.
But guess what, blood? When he played against Southampton, the guy ran
what a goal there
rings.
is. That was a sick goal.
See your guy.
Thibaut Courtois getting buried.
He's up.
Love it.
Yes, let him get buried.
But we've all known that, man.
But yeah, carry on with Man
No,
United.
I think like you know what it is, yeah.
If there is more to say.
Because at work, the man them were like, you see, Ernie, I was telling you about Lukaku. I said, no, you man are not around when he's not scoring, so I'm not trying to hear it. Stop
man
talking,
can't just
bro.
pop up.
Yeah, stop popping up.
He missed like 2 in the game.
To be fair,
let's not begin with what he missed. Let's not. Did you see what he missed at Crystal Palace? The corner. Oh, let's not start. But the fact that he
He
scored.
blazed the volley over the bar. That was
Oscar.
That was live.
Oscar. That's what I'm saying.
there's 2 questions. You know, I'm going to ask you. Number 1, do you give Ollie the job?
Do I give Ollie the job?
It's the penting. Hang on, it's quick and
So
brief.
why are you bringing out the surname for, bro?
Oh, sorry. Whatever. Yeah. Hola.
But-
You know what I mean? Whatever.
But flipping.
Do you give him the job?
Do I Ernie the Great give Solskjaer the job?
Yeah.
And coined himself.
I
did do great.
The only reason I'd give it to him.
That means yes.
The only reason. No. Because let me give you some context.
No, who else are you getting then? Please.
Alright, David,
Them
let me
names.
answer the question.
No.
Now. Just because man said his McDonald's, the energy's back, man. Listen, listen, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. No, this is what I'm saying.
Go on, talk to us.
Of the 2 coaches, Ole's actually been there. Poch has not been there. And I never will. And come man whisper.
He never will.
But the thing is,
never will.
Poch has done things in the last 3 weeks that have made me think, you know what?
He's not that guy.
You know what? I don't want you.
No,
I
it's
disagree.
not that.
That's
It's
harsh,
not. It's
man.
not that. Do you know what? I'll say it
Adrian.
again.
He's been punching above his weight.
Thank you very much.
He's been punching above his weight.
Thank you very much.
Wait. No.
Adrian.
Let me land.
Because when you land,
Let me land.
the AK's coming up.
Let me land. Are Tottenham Hotspur good enough to be in the title race?
No.
They were up until 3 games ago.
Yeah, exactly.
He's doing miracle work.
He is punching above
Nah.
his weight. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Spurs are punching above their weight. And the truth of the matter is, to say is he that guy? He's not that guy. Do you know what? He's never been there.
Fair play.
But fine, he's never been there, so he can't be that guy. But
What he's doing at Tottenham though?
Can I speak?
go for it.
Hold on. So a man says that trophies breed ego.
Huh?
So it's not always good that your teams win trophies.
Who said that?
Pochettino, bro.
The guy's a
When did he
mess.
say that?
Pochettino, he said it after.
You think man's going to make a quote talking about Unai Emery or sorry? I'm talking about Poch, bro.
Poch said, I don't know what game it was.
Pochettino.
The guy said, listen, this is when you know Tottenham players need to start looking for a new club.
No, Ericsson needs to cut, bro.
He said Tottenham will not win the league for the next 5 to 10 years.
He said
It'll take 5 to 10 years to win
Because
the
of the
league.
stadium. Because of the stadium.
Oh, I
said-
don't give a monkeys about their
when
stadium.
Arsene Wenger made his excuses, the man that said,
You should know more than anyone. You should know more than anyone.
Listen, they'll spend the same money they've been spending the last 10 years.
What, £0?
Exactly. So it's like you can't start throwing that out.
Nah, for me, the ego thing was my last straw.
That's
I said,
silly.
you know what?
The ego thing is
you
silly.
know what? Because you've been giving excuses. You were in the title race against Leicester, and man, that for me was when I said,
But
okay,
you give him a blind, innit? It was the first
I can
hit,
allow it.
first swing. You think,
but he
okay,
said
fine.
wild things.
First crack at the whip.
He said wild things. When he started talking about how small the League Cup and the FA Cup were, I said, what? So, you rich?
Yeah, you're rich.
Oh, you rich?
Show
You
your
rich,
CV, bro.
No, please. Because, bro, and this is what
He's delusional.
and this
the
what
guy
my
said that Tottenham were better than Arsenal in all aspects of the game.
Yeah.
The guy's delusional.
Wait.
He's delusional.
Even history.
Harry Kane! I'm there.
That's it. He actually don't miss.
Speaking
That's
of
it.
Tottenham Hotspur,
Game over.
It's
Tie
game,
over.
It's tie over. Oscar
Game
switch it
over.
to the Real Madrid game.
It's
Tie over. Tottenham are going through to the quarterfinal of the
and
Champions
the thing is, yeah, this is my main point about flipping Ole is that Ole to me, I know Man United fans. If you package air in a box, it was available on eBay, Man United will buy it. Yeah, Man United fans will buy it.
Crazy.
Because I told you lot from early. When Giggs had them 4 games, man were gassing Giggs like he'd won the World Cup. Yeah, cool.
He won like 3 and 4, didn't he?
Yeah, he won 2 and 4.
Really?
So drew 1.
Okay.
Drew 1. Yeah.
Oh, what, he lost?
He lost to Sunderland.
Oh, right.
Yeah, cool. Okay. So, they were waxing lyrical about the tactical masterclass, quote unquote, when Tim Krul came on for Sinnison and Holland saved all them penalties. Yeah, cool. They were gassing about Van Gaal. Van Gaal, every interview was talking about Man United. Yeah, cool.
Remember the pre-season?
Every interview he was talking about Man United. They saw Memphis Depay at Holland. They said yes, this is the next guy. Cool.
Sure, yeah.
Then we signed Falcao. Sky Sports had Jeff Shreves interview Falcao in the changing room at Carrington, bruv. Yeah,
Like,
cool.
The coverage of Man United has been electric.
So and then we signed Di Maria, man of the match in the Champions League final. Cool. Man United fans started doing research on Di Maria. One of my boys, shout out to Chase, man put Memphis Depay's under-7s picture at PSV as his Twitter profile pic. That's how much we were gassed, yeah? Man, we were doing research into total football that Ajax were playing in 95. These man were watching Patrick Kluivert in 95, you know? Alright, cool.
Man was 19 in the Champions League final.
We were 3-1 up against Leicester, man. We're like, oh my gosh, Van Gaal. We lost 5-3. Oh, I don't know. Cool.
Please mention the interview. Please mention the
Oh, which interview?
When the fans are shouting, Louis Van Gaal's
Red Army, yeah. Cool.
For sure,
Cool.
yeah.
Man started talking about it. I heard philosophy more times that season than ever in my life.
Do you remember when he had the streets? And
Yeah.
And he was handing them out to the
Yeah. He said there's a difference between a long pass and a long ball. I said, nah,
Hit me up.
Man United fans.
That's like deep Dutch knowledge.
Yeah.
Bro. That's
Man
deep
United
Dutch
fans
football.
were making noise. Bro. And then second season, we saw all these guys, Adidas gas, Martial gas, all this other stuff. And then the FA Cup. And then the FA Cup final And then by the end of the FA Cup, man were like Van Gaal out. These times he got sacked. while he was doing his press conference
That's harsh.
after the game. And Man United fans are justifying it.
That was deplorable.
They were justifying the fact that a man got... Yeah, cool. Cool.
Even Jose don't listen.
And in the last couple months at the club, when we were losing to dumb teams, like when Cameron Jerome came with Kane Rose to Old Trafford, and Norwich scored 2 goals against David De Gea, man was screaming Jose Mourinho, Jose Mourinho. Cool.
Do you remember the presentation?
Jose came, bro. Jose came, bro. Jose, man put it. Man put it. Listen, Jose Maria, the something Felix.
He had his contract on the table,
and then the man put it as his first picture on his Instagram post. Man were liking it, making noise. Cool. Then he did his interview on Sky Sports with a polka dot tie. I'll never forget. Man lifted the Adidas top. Cool. You beat Leicester in the Community Shield, and then at the end of the season, man, we're talking about treble because we won the Community Shield, and then the Europa League, and then the League Cup. Man said it's a fake treble. Cool. Next season, Lukaku gas. Flipping. Who else did we sign? Who else did we sign? Lindelof gas. They didn't even know who he was. Cool, bro. All of this stuff came. And then at the end of the season, we finished second. 19 points, yeah. But then the question started coming against Sevilla. But man said, we finished second though. It's calm. Pre-season.
I watched the Sevilla interview the other day. But I had to.
Man started talking about football heritage, and the man then started questioning.
It's phenomenal.
Cool. In the beginning of the summer, post City's 100 points, a man said, all your young players are trash. Yeah? All your youngsters are trash. That's when I started to think, bro, what's this guy on? Then we signed Fred. Who's a pastor, yeah? Because every game, man's talking about he's praying and he's thanking God. These times he doesn't play.
But he's taking it through the wilderness.
Yeah. Do you see what I'm saying? Man's John the Baptist. Yeah? 60 million on Fred.
For 4 years.
60 million on Fred, yeah? And man's talking about, it looks like we're not going to sign anyone in the transfer window. Man was looking at old Diego Godin, a dead Jerome Boateng, and who else are you trying to sign? Harry Maguire for £65 million. Yeah? Cool. Solskjaer came in. It's like, Ollie's at the wheel. First game.
That sounds a banger.
Man is still unbeaten in the Premier League. I know this game. I know how Man United fans react. Right. Man had the cheek to ask, where's Mbappe in the 25th minute at Old Trafford against PSG? Are you taking a piss out of my life? We are not levels. Not yet. So what I'm saying is this.
The 25th minute. Don't say,
where's Mbappe? Where is it?
Like he was hiding.
Man United fans. I've never been more pissed off with Man United fans than that period. Man thought we were going to win.
He showed
People thought we were going to win. Bro, people said, but they're missing Neymar and Cavani. Excuse me.
They showed me photos of Marcus Rashford in front of the Eiffel
Tower. Your boy's looking for you. Bro, it's like Terminator said, bro, I came to see you in your own ends. Bro, you weren't about, but I'm around. I'm around. Man really came. Listen, I know what Man United fans are on, bruv. Man United fans make too much noise. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will do well up until it's time to win a league title and man will start asking questions. I'm asking that question now, yeah? Give him the job because he's doing well, not because he's the best option out there. I don't know who the best option out there is. Maybe Carlo, but his team's out here losing 2-1 to Napoli. They're given the opportunity to score a penalty, and Insigne's just fluffing it, bro. So I don't know. So for me, I'm just like, listen, Man United fans, be careful what you wish for. Be careful what you wish for. And I'll feel so sorry for Solskjaer because he's a nice guy. Yeah, all he's about is just this. I'm Norwegian. I'm not that good, but I'm doing a thing in it. Man's not been beaten in the Premier League. But Man United fans will stick it on him the moment they sniff fear. That's all I'm saying. Give him the job because he's doing well, because he's actually here.
Comes, everyone will start.
Man will start turning on him.
You know what, Ernest? That was fantastic.
That was a brilliant piece of...
Bro, listen, I know Man United fans. Man United fans.
Fantastic.
Man United fans.
You know when Iago betrayed a fellow?
Yeah.
About speaking.
Man United fans make noise.
Okay, second question. I can get there. Will you be in the top 4 come May?
I don't know.
You're still not sure? You don't think it is...
We have to beat City and Chelsea.
Do you?
We can beat both of them.
I mean, do you have to beat them?
No, I think for confidence sake. I think
because
we have to.
The way Man United have got that, there's that fear factor at the minute of them where you're just like, you know when it's your club, you don't see it.
No, so it's like, I don't see it.
Yeah. Of course,
I don't see what man is
scared of. Flow, isn't it?
Yeah. To me, like when I saw the Southampton game,
did you see Ashley Young?
Ashley Olds.
How is he still a Man United player? I mean, it's just phenomenal.
Do you know what it is?
Phenomenal.
Do you know he's our best fullback. And one thing I wanted to say that I missed last week. because of work and that.
Yeah.
Luke Shaw has had 3 good 90 minutes. I can't believe I'm saying that.
What, in a row?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you've been digging him out.
He's had 3 good 90 minutes. He pocketed an Egyptian, yeah, and then the next game,
No, he did.
and then the next game went to Palace, got an assist, had a very good game defensively, and then Southampton, I can't blame a single player in our back four, except for maybe positionally.
I
with the
thought
sense-
you were digging him out when you said the entire left side.
No, in terms of, I feel like what Adrian said makes sense in the sense of like Sanchez. And the thing about Sanchez, one of the reasons I'm getting onto him is that his press is legit. Like his high press,
That's
from
what,
the front,
that's what he does.
it's legit. So when he's not doing it, it's like, bruv, like what are you doing?
And he'll look back at everyone else like, hey,
Yeah,
impress with me.
and he looks at everyone else like, what are you not doing? It's like,
you
bruv,
got impressive.
come on,
That
man.
look of bewilderment.
I was watching an interview from Wenger the other day, and he was saying that, you know, they were talking about Ozil's contract and stuff like that. When Ramsey, you know, why is he leaving, blah, blah, blah. And he was saying,
When he
you know,
got that award,
yeah,
that was a sick interview.
a sick interview, and he was saying, you know, when you sign a player for a 3 or 4 year contract, you think he's going to be the same player in 3 or 4 years' time. So you got to be careful. Obviously, he's not going to be the same guy. So you have to be careful when you're sort of making that contract on the table. So it's not as easy as, because he was saying, you know,
It's not FIFA.
in his time, he was saying, you know, it's definitely not money why Ramsey's leaving Arsenal. When he was there, he was like, definitely wasn't the money. But he was saying, you sign a player. Oh my God, Benzema just put one guy to the bin. Oh my days, he sent one to the bin. Sorry, but yeah, when you sign a player on a 5-year contract and he makes 350 grand a week, he's not gonna be the same guy he was 2 years ago. And you have to. It's funny because football's probably the only job in the world where you get pay rises as the older you get. Whereas, as in, the ability goes down.
It has to be an improved contract.
The ability goes down, but the money goes higher.
It must, yeah.
And it's just like, it's so bizarre. Like, how does the world work like that? But yeah, it's just, and it makes me think about the Sanchez thing. Like, you know what? Maybe they will never get the Arsenal one because, you know, maybe time's gone on.
Because in the beginning I was like, you know what, this is Jose. Jose's gone. So sorry, Jose's there. So that's why we're not seeing great football.
Yeah.
But honestly, like no liar, this is the best football we've played since Ferguson's left.
I think so.
I think the closest was Van Gaal.
Van Gaal had some good stuff. Yeah, yes.
There were some games I was amazed. Like the football we played at Anfield, and then the City game, the 4-2. I was like, yeah. So for
would you still be saying that if Lukaku doesn't score a winner on Saturday, if you don't get the equaliser against Burnley, have you scraped through a couple of times?
I think Scott McTominay has also impressed me the last couple of games.
Yeah, I saw you tweet about him.
No, because McTominay.
What did Robin call him?
McMayonnaise, McSauce. He's air, you know. He's air, bro. McTominay.
I don't like cussing the guy. Like
He's air, bro.
he's a young lad. He's made it through the academy, but he's out of his depth.
He's air, but he's had games.
No, it's not his fault.
He's had good games, and I have to give it to him. And for me, I think tactically, I think we have gone up a notch.
Yeah.
But what I like about Lukaku's goals is that he's actually, first of all, he took both of them on his right.
Yeah.
That's his weaker foot.
That's the weaker foot. Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah. They didn't look weak to me. So, I feel like Lukaku. Maybe I've always said Lukaku doesn't lack confidence because of how his interviews
Wait,
go.
is his left foot his stronger foot?
Yeah.
He scores bare on his
I'm
left.
trying to think of his penalties. Aren't they with his right?
I don't remember Lukaku taking a penalty. You know,
What
that's the one thing I don't remember.
No.
And by the way, Pogba's air. Pogba's air, bro. Give a man his penalty, bro.
Apparently-
He's on a hat trick.
Yeah.
Give a man his penalty.
No, but
That's air.
Apparently, Pogba offered it to him.
yeah, did Lukaku want it?
Lukaku, you know, he's still air.
Because Lukaku.
Agenda now.
Because I was doing the same thing when Willian took the penalty and didn't give it to Higuain, but now I've realised Higuain don't really want to take penalties like that. So it was his fault, not.
Why do strikers not want to take?
Because I mean, if I'm Lukaku, I've been on such bad form. The social media stuff's getting to me, and I've just scored 2 goals. Let me just chill and take my 2 and go home.
I cashed out of his accumulator.
Yeah, he cashed out. He cashed out. He said, "Oh, maybe I don't want to miss a penalty."
If you stick
I had a good
if
game.
you stick it on a man for scoring 2 and missing a pen, then you're an idiot.
I don't think it's that. I think he just thought status quo. He said, Pogba, you're the designated penalty taker. I'm not going to take it from you. It's your job to do penalties. It's not mine.
Bro, if I'm on a hat trick, give me
The
that
striker
ball.
denies the thing, then fam, I can't even say
Yeah, for real.
anything.
I just think
there's a whole lot of
because you know what it is. When was Lukaku's last hat trick?
No, let's say like they both go through. I
No,
won
no,
the
no,
hat-trick.
no,
It makes the difference between you winning and drawing, though. That's the thing. If Lukaku misses the penalty, it
Aye,
can
Madrid are getting.
Listen, the past 10 minutes, listen, Ajax have been sweating in
He
front
left
of
the
them, bruv.
relegation battle for the big nights in the Bernabeu.
Listen,
Ajax 3,
listen, for the
Real
past
Madrid
10 minutes,
nil.
bruv, Ajax have been
So goalkeeper of the year.
Oh my God! What a
Okay,
farce!
for the
year, Thibaut Courtois.
Oh, that ball I think came out.
Do we care? Do we care? No, we don't.
He did
No,
well.
we
He
don't.
did well.
I am all for Real Madrid.
Wait,
getting
but can
out.
they VAR the thing?
Oh yeah,
Champions League, yeah. But we don't care.
So does that mean they could stop
Hey,
the
they
goal?
could stop the goal then, innit?
No, we don't care, guys. It's a
No,
job.
the Ajax have been doing this for a hot minute, bruv.
Brother, I've seen.
Yeah,
I've
they
seen-
play some good.
I've seen Frankie.
Hey,
de Jong.
Courtois, you're trash, blood.
Like Courtois, bro. You
You're garbage,
man.
bruv.
That wasn't his fault. I mean,
No.
Yeah, see, look, whoa.
Ref's got the earpiece.
Relax.
Fingers to the ear.
Yeah, VAR's gonna
Hey,
ruin
VAR
a lot next
gonna
year.
change.
You know, I was telling someone today, I'm not looking forward to it next year.
Gonna take it back.
It's gonna ruin a lot.
I'm actually not looking
Can't
forward
even
to it.
celebrate goals.
No,
bro.
but do you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Do you know what? It's the whole ball off the past the line. 'Cause that's to be the whole ball, isn't it?
Bro,
So it might not
Don't
be-
decide.
Yeah.
Don't decide.
As it's getting closer to time, I don't think I want VAR anymore.
Is it?
Do you know what? Do you not know? Because we've got dummies on our team that just do mad things. Like Smalling loves a shirt pull.
Wrestling,
Hey.
strikers in the box.
Trust me,
Let's go to Craven Cottage. Chelsea 2-1 win is just about against West London.
I think Jorginho's now a good player because he scored.
I mean, it was
Hello.
peach, bro.
I think Chelsea are not a good team.
And Chelsea are pathetic. Shall I tell you why? Again, yeah. I found Chelsea pathetic for years, and I've been saying it on the pod for months, right? Why is Kepa back in goal? Can someone explain this?
Balls out.
Can someone tell me why Kepa's back in goal?
I think he should. If I was the manager, I wouldn't have played him, but he did play. And
What was the
he
point
was-
of Willie playing against Spurs?
That defending against for Callum Chambers' goal was hilarious.
Go on, Callum!
Do you know what? Yeah,
Go on, Callum!
it should. Zonal marking is so trash.
Hold on, did you saw the marking?
Yeah, that's why do you think no one was there? Zonal marking is the worst.
Bare man use zonal.
Bare people use
Bare
zonal,
man
bro.
justify it.
Yeah, I don't understand.
No, bruv.
I don't understand.
They're like, if you're in the zone, the ball can't get to the other player.
By the way, guys, this VAR decision has taken time.
No, because they have to get it right.
Bro,
They've got to get it right.
The goal went in like 5 minutes ago.
No,
Why are they
they've got to
still
get it
doing
right
this
because,
decision?
bro, it's so tight, yeah,
Bro.
that this can make this either Madrid go out or they can come back in.
This is Luis Garcia, goal score time.
This is
Flores is making phone calls right now to that VAR box.
Flores.
Yeah, Florentino.
Florentino Perez.
Oh,
Man,
mad.
Flores.
Mad.
Guy called him Flores.
Flo-
Oscar Chelsea,
Flo
they're not that
Perez.
good.
Huh?
Chelsea not that good.
I mean, we've won back to
That's how you
back games in the league, yeah.
Is it?
But
That's how you-
we're just a trash team. Like we're just so not levels, and I think we're in the driver's seat for the top four. But I can't really see us making it. I said in the group after we beat Tottenham, I was like, if you lot didn't watch the match, don't think Chelsea are bad because we beat Tottenham.
Yeah, you
2-0.
said. You did say.
We were bad against Tottenham. We were
But
bad.
Tottenham had no shots except Trippier's Thierry Henry finish.
Yeah, but Tottenham were bad also. And then we beat them 2-0 because they were bad and they just happened to be away on the bad day. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was just... I'm really
And we
deflated.
deserved to win the 2 games.
Yeah. But Kepa was our man of the match against Fulham. So what does that say?
Are you serious?
Yeah, he was man of the match.
There's one save he pulls
So-
out. Yeah, you know when you save it and the ball goes in the sky and you don't know if it's going out for a goal kick or a corner or nothing. I don't know where the ball lands.
I don't know what to think of. I don't know how to assess him because I feel like
He's decent. He's
No,
young.
in terms of a goalkeeper, no. As in, well, what he does in terms of his character, I think that's always going to come into question because we're never going to look at this guy to say you're always going to say, but he's that guy. They gave the goal.
Yeah,
Gave the goal.
We don't mind.
they couldn't
We don't
decide,
mind.
innit?
When Real Madrid, when Marcelo handled the ball against
Bye-bye.
yeah.
Bye-bye.
yeah. When he handled, was it against Bayern or Juve at the Bernabeu, and the referee said nothing? I said, all right, cool.
Listen, the
No,
Spanish
you see
team-
me, I don't care about refs anymore.
The
I
Spanish
don't
teams
care about
in
referees.
UEFA don't even play. There's no point in
He's clearly not getting paid enough, this referee then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he,
it's very hard,
he
bro.
hasn't pocketed
The
it.
referee's not even going to have another game. That will be his last game. He'll have a
Yeah.
referee in Champions League.
Perez,
football.
like, what's this guy's name?
Where's his family?
See,
living?
Excommunicated.
But going back on this Kepa thing, yeah, I think that there's not much you can really do because of the position that Chelsea puts you in when they sign a man for 71 million.
Can't you bench him for the rest of the season?
I don't think you can.
That's what I said. That's.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I think.
it's just not gonna happen.
I think it's a very romantic idea, but I don't think you can actually practically execute.
I don't think it's a good idea simply because it makes the situation linger on longer than it needs to.
Sure.
Like in 3 or 4 games, hopefully people won't be talking about
And
this
it leaves at the talking point.
So it just lingers it there.
Okay. So
As
you
long
know,
as-
last week we were ranting about, you know, I ranted about Sarri changing his mind sort of thing, almost like, you know, misunderstanding, blah, blah. But then during the week after the pod's gone...
Did you watch Jose's interview on beIN Sport? He said the same thing.
Yeah.
He said the same thing that I think Adrian said. I was telling Adrian over there that Mourinho said he doesn't think that Kepa is trying to undermine the manager, number one. And he also talked about the FA rules that say you don't have to come off. Yeah. Obviously, it's an unwritten rule. Now that we know that it's actually a written rule, it's unwritten that you when the manager says come off, you come off. Cool.
Yeah.
But Jose is like, he doesn't. I don't think he's trying to undermine him because he thinks that Sarri thinks he's injured or whatever, and clearly he's not. But Jose also says that he thinks he's wasting time because a goalkeeper should not be getting cramp in all them things.
What's he doing getting cramped, Ernest?
Do you see what I'm saying?
What's he doing getting
Obviously, it's not cramp. It's something else. You see what I'm saying? Man's really trying to waste time in that. So for me, looking at it in context, I feel like Kepa should come off. He should come off.
Yeah.
But looking at the context of the situation, you can understand that doesn't justify him not coming off, but you can definitely understand why.
At least go to the sidelines and say.
But Oscar made because I was listening to the pod. Oscar made a good point. What are the medical staff doing? You lot are the ones all fighting run onto the pitch. Run on.
You ran
and
to
be
the
like,
pitch. You spoke with Kepa.
Do you see
You
what I'm
ran
saying?
back to the Chelsea
Yeah,
technical
and he
area.
did say
Why
that.
are you not?
Yeah.
Why are you not communicating? If he's injured, then you've told Sarri.
Yeah.
Then Kepa should come off. If he's not injured,
But do you know
then
what?
they
And
should be
And for
communicating.
me, Aspie's a waste man as well.
That situation.
Aspie's a waste man. Because
he
David Luiz is
ducked
like,
out,
bruv,
yeah.
come off. And Aspie was like, oh, I don't want to speak about the situation because I didn't know I was on the other side. I don't. That's no captain in my book, bro.
Them man are running the show, bro. Them man are anti-Sarri, bro. They're anti any sort of manager.
I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I
No,
don't
they are.
think- I don't
They are.
think
Shall I tell you why? Shall I tell you why?
Anti-Sarri.
Two things, yeah. Because I watched for some reason the video came back up again.
It's such a cringe video to watch.
Kepa, when
hate
Sarri
seeing
tells him to come off the first time, Kepa's like, nah, I'm cool. And Sarri's like, nah, you're coming off. So he already knows, there's already been an exchange of words that, no, I'm cool, but no, you're coming off. So the injury thing, I think, doesn't even land anymore because it seems like no matter what, my decision is final. Even if you are, I can't risk you being on there. But then you know how the press conference, he was like, you know, it was a misunderstanding. Kepa was in the right, yeah?
Yeah, there was two.
Then-
It is that
then-
Kepa was in the right,
then-
but there was two.
Then
There was
yeah,
two
he
statements.
He did on BBC 5 Live. He did.
He said Kepa was in the right.
He said he was in the right.
Mad thing.
And Chris Sutton nearly lost his.
the
lost
sta- the
plot
statement-
afterwards.
the statement
Hang on,
changed
hang on,
very
hang on,
soon.
Hang on. So he does that, right? But then he says he has to be punished. So he drops him for Spurs. Do you know what my first initial thought was? Oh, what a goal! Asensio with the goal for
He's
Real
an error as well, man.
I think he'll come. I think he'll come.
he's
Don't
just-
worry,
he's
he'll come. Don't worry, he'll come. He'll come good. What's it called? It seems to me.
He's Coutinho in disguise.
It's
What does he do? What does Asensio do?
scores
That's
goals.
all he does. That's all he does.
Step overs.
goals. What's it called?
Liverpool need those, though, don't they?
What was I saying? Yeah, no. Something tells me that flipping that Chelsea have told Sarri to say this, right? I don't think Sarri ever believed that it was a misunderstanding. I don't think he believed a word of what he
You
said.
think Chelsea told Sarri?
I think the PR said, look, let's just nip this in the
I
bud
don't think.
now.
Sorry. This is the PR mate. I've never heard a more honest manager in my life.
Ernest, I'm telling you, but the guy drops Kepa, yeah, at will, yeah, drops him. Willie Caballero maybe doesn't have the greatest game. He hasn't much to do. Gets a clean sheet against Spurs. Then he's dropped.
Do you know what I found hilarious about the whole Willie Caballero
That's
thing?
bizarre.
Yeah.
Is how all of a sudden everyone on the timeline knew that Caballero was good at penalties.
I mean, this is
What
another
do
thing.
you remember that?
No, but it's another thing.
bro.
That's not why he was
Bro.
chosen to be the
Bro.
goalkeeper.
I remember
He
he
was
did it
chosen
against
because
Man
he's
City.
fit.
I remember
He's a goalkeeper.
Yeah.
The other goalie was
All of a
injured.
sudden,
It thickens the plot, though. It
Yeah,
adds to the
because
story.
you wanted to be
It's seasoning in the story.
Yeah,
I was like,
it just
oh,
adds.
it was whipping
adds
the
it all.
work, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's like, oh, I took 3 penalties the last time you saw
Yes.
it.
And then company to say, you know, when he was coming on.
about.
But anyway,
Can I speak about this just for a
I
while?
didn't finish. But anyway, go on.
Oh, right,
Go on.
do you think?
Chelsea, the players run the ship. Simple as that, and always have. They always have.
But I think the issue with this was clear that Sarri said one thing, Kepa made two statements on Sunday. Both of them he didn't apologise. Both of them he said it's a misunderstanding. Sarri said it's a misunderstanding. Tuesday comes now after we did the pod, and Kepa releases another statement, then apologising, then saying I realised why I was wrong, and Chelsea fine him, and Chelsea drop him. So, you know, it's. Ajax 4, Real Madrid 1.
Big up the Dutch massive. All that Dutch fans.
Thibaut Courtois got buried.
Thibaut.
This
has left the building. That goal was.
Man like Daly. My brother. My brother Daly Blind. Nah, he wasn't in that squad. I just saw his face.
I was just saying.
Daily Blind was let go by the terrorists.
Is that
And he's out here playing full
That's the Dutch lads.
Hey, bro.
Johnny's are in Amsterdam.
Look, that's
What try your trash, blood?
Oh my god.
Burial. Oh, what a goal this is.
Yes, it's actually Courtois' fault. Yes.
Hold tight the Ajax massive. Hold tight the Dutch
I
lads.
am watching
so
We
this
got
game.
all the Holland
Yeah,
massive
so
lads.
good.
We got all the Netherlands man them, all day long. Big up
All the Rotterdam crew.
all the Rotterdam crew, the Amsterdam crew,
All the Eindhoven listeners.
all the was it Arnhem?
Hey, coach, what are you doing, man?
That's the show.
He can't.
He's not kicking ball.
Man kicked the ball.
Is that
they
Sean?
come on.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
show.
Still there.
The Danish lad. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name.
That's a name I always see when I'm watching Ajax.
Hey,
I've never seen his
this
face
game's
before.
done, bro.
Danny DeWitt. What? Yeah, like come on.
I don't know who that is.
Hey,
I don't know who
these
that
men
is.
are scoring 4 goals at the Bernabeu.
Bro, they're a joke. Real Madrid.
You know, I think
someone's getting sacked, bro.
I think in the first like 30 minutes they said the Bernabeu has seen like 6 different opposition goal scorers at the Bernabeu. I think in the last couple of games, bro. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, men are just scoring for fun.
Something's not right over
The spirit of flipping Johan Cruyff is come tonight, bro.
there.
Wow.
But so it's funny because now my man says that Kepa had to has to sort of pay for his punishment sort of thing, and it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think the Sunday night PR team didn't really know what they were doing, and then they thought about it, and then Tuesday they revised the whole thing, and it was just like,
Did you see when they had the sign that keep off the grass to Kepa's goal? They had the like the keep off the grass where fans are not supposed to run on the pitch. They put it in Kepa's goal. Whilst they were training and warming up, and then when he comes to the goal, he sees it there, and he lifts it, he takes it away. You didn't see this?
No.
It's freaking hilarious, man. Keep off the grass, and it was just mocking Kepa. Anyway,
but in other news, your boy Ross Barkley is dead food, bro.
Ross Barkley.
He's dead food, bro.
On these
From
roads.
time we're playing against the West Side in the league, and you can't help us create
They're not the worst side of
anything.
the league.
Who's bottom of the league?
Huddersfield?
Is it not Fulham? Fulham are the worst. What? Fulham are bottom of the league now?
Surely it's Huddersfield. Come
I just feel, bro.
on. Sure.
Oh, is it?
When did Huddersfield had like 2 wins this season?
My bad. Okay, the second worst team in the league.
Hey.
Chelsea didn't create enough, man. It was weird because in the first half,
Yeah.
Higuain should have probably scored a hat trick, but in the second half, we were under the cosh.
No, fair enough.
We were moving like they were the big team coming to score goals. It was just a bit silly, but
Will we be in the top 4 this season?
it's in our hands. But we just got. I don't know, man.
Will you
I
be?
don't know.
Will you win the Europa League?
No.
Who you got in this round?
No,
Kiev.
Dynamo Kiev.
You're right.
Shout out to Andrei Shevchenko and them, man.
So by Rebrov. You lot will be alright, man. I think you lot will be alright.
You can't see any good passage of play coming from Chelsea.
I do
man.
think Arsenal and Man United will be in the top 4 at the end of the season.
Over Tottenham and Chelsea.
Tottenham and Chelsea.
That'll
yeah.
break my heart. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That I can see that happening.
That'll
Arsenal,
break
United.
my heart.
Yeah, Ernest, we should put some coins on some Paddy Power or something.
Paddy Power.
Not bad, man.
Real Madrid fans crying. Even if you are a girl, I don't give a monkeys. You're gonna cry tonight. What else? Should we move on? I think that's more or less. Anyone
else
going?
is there?
Brendan Rodgers at Leicester City. See Leicester City.
I don't think it's that bad.
No, Leicester City are pathetic yet again. All right, and they deserve every defeat they come with this season. They deserve it because you're going to sack Claude Puel and then you're going to hire Brendan Rodgers. Ernest, your thoughts?
I think it's a good move for Brendan. I think
damn right. it is.
Yeah, I think it's no, because that's the only way I look at it, because I know that at some point in time he's going to get sacked by Leicester.
Yeah,
Let's start moving like they're Madrid and they can afford these sackings, and they can't. You still got Wes Morgan captaining your side. So I'm not even trying to hear that.
But I can't like winning the league gives you an identity complex though. Because ultimately, the Leicester brass think that they're bigger than what they actually are.
I don't think they should.
No, but I can understand the thinking because it's like if I finish first in 2016,
I can understand why I'm shots.
I'm not trying to finish 13.
Why did they
13th.
sack Claude Puel?
For 33% win percentage.
And then you hire Brendan Rodgers.
I can't like personally. I agree with it. You know?
I agree with the signing. I'm just saying that
He's gonna fail.
Okay, cool.
Do you know why? Can I tell you why? Number one reason, he's not a good enough manager for a start.
I think Brendan Rodgers is a better manager than I think we give him credit for.
That's harsh, bro.
I think that anyone that could finish second with Ali Sissoko at left back, that's
good effort.
It's what I'm saying.
And he's good at Swansea. But remember when he was at Celtic and what he did for them in the Champions League? He was god.
No, but who are they going to beat?
Huh?
Who are they going to beat in that group?
I mean, Neil Lennon beat Barcelona at home.
Oh, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Them things are really anomalies.
But then they challenged.
They had
in the Champions
22.
League.
Barcelona had like 22 shots on target that day.
They challenged.
And they had Wanyama and Van Dijk.
Yeah,
Like those are two. I can't. Apart from Kieran Tierney, I can't name many good players in that Celtic team.
He's a left back.
You see what I'm saying? He's not bad. You see what I'm saying? So for me, I'm just like, listen.
I think he's a nutter.
I think Brendan Rodgers is a better
top
manager
of the snow.
than we give him credit for. I think
so?
I think if you've got Tielemans, who's impressed me,
Such a sick player.
and if you've got Maddison, if you've got Ndidi moves like a Nigerian sometimes. Like he's not.
What,
He
ain't
is
he Nigerian?
He is Nigerian.
Oh yeah, no.
That's what
I
it
mean,
is.
on paper, that Leicester City team is
You
nice.
see what I'm saying?
Nice.
Like Jamie Vardy's goal was excellent, but
Yeah.
the defending on the other side, it's like, bro, where's
Why
Morgan's
is
always
their
going to
defending so bad?
because
Like they bought players.
Because
innit?
man believe Harry Maguire's that good. Man believe Harry Maguire's that good. And Andre Gray, who scores a goal like every trimester.
Man like
Yeah.
Andre.
Scored. So for me, I'm
That was
just
a good goal though.
It was a very good
football.
goal. It was very, very good goal.
Very good.
And
goal.
so for me, I feel like their football's going to improve.
I want Leicester to fail every single game because they shouldn't be doing this. Yes. Every defeat, I'll be like, haha, you deserve it, you mugs.
That's all well and good.
And I'll wait for you guys to just say, hey, blood, Brendan Rodgers is dead. That's the line I'm waiting for. Because we always have that, he's dead, you know, yeah? And I'm waiting for it when it comes to David Brent. When now he's back in the
Listen,
the guy's like, he's a moron. He's an absolute moron. Anyway,
he's mad. He's mad.
all right, goal of the week. Go on,
To
yeah.
touch on the Brendan thing.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, the reason why I think you're being harsh by calling him a bad manager is because for the fact that ultimately he failed at Liverpool because he wasn't at the sufficient level. He hadn't won enough, so he went over to Scotland to do his work experience.
Got the
He's not.
Invincibles.
He did well at Scotland. I'm not going to deny that at all because
He was on course for 3 trebles.
he went unbeaten. Why did he leave before that? That's why.
Because
Finish the season. Leicester ain't going to do nothing this year, right? They're going to do anything.
No, but Leicester would have waited for him.
He said he wasn't offered peas in the coming season, and he
By who?
wanted the management.
Was it?
Yeah, because
Sorry.
at Celtic.
No, but finish the season whereby you've got another treble.
No, but
Like
then
he was on for the treble at Celtic.
I think he thinks the same way we do, where he's thinking that the quality of the Scottish league is not levels, bro. Like you play 8 teams and you play each other like 4 times a season. I can do that with my eyes closed, and I think he's
Scottish
genuinely,
league is bizarre.
and I think he's genuinely looking at the challenge aspect of it, because that goes back to my issue with Sanchez, is that you're making money and you've reached the peak of you've reached the prime of your career at Man United.
Yeah.
Like give it a challenge yourself, go beyond your comfort zone. And I think Brendan Rodgers is doing that. Where for me, he's actually got into a club now that's actually his level. That this is his level now.
Do you think though that if he stayed at Celtic just to finish the season, that he wouldn't be offered the Leicester job anymore?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Was there a
Possibly.
time tick?
Possibly.
Was there a clock on that Leicester season?
So what's Leicester are going to wait from now to the end of the season for Brendan Rodgers?
No, just to do an interim thing and take him in the summer.
Because ultimately, they don't want to finish lower than they are.
I think if it was on the cards, I think Rodgers would have taken it. But he realised it's now or never, so he said now.
Yeah, if it's now or never and you're Brendan, I guess you'd go for it.
do it.
I guess you go
So
for it.
I don't blame
But
him.
if it's Leicester, why are you going there? Why are you picking him?
No,
Why are you sacking one and picking him?
No, what?
I can't understand
What's so
it.
bad about him?
What's so bad that Puel lost his job that you then took
33% win percentage.
Bruv.
We've lost our last 4 home games in a row.
All right.
He
Well,
plays
they're-
boring football,
well,
and my key players don't like
They're
it.
a defeat down now with Brendan Rodgers anyway.
Yeah.
And remember,
He's
Brendan
just
Rodgers,
come
one of
through
the-
the door.
Brendan Rodgers' Achilles heel at Liverpool was he cannot defend, right? And Leicester City, yeah, they cannot defend at the minute. So if it's a case where we're going to get this flamboyant football, where teams are just going to start picking them off like Watford did, then, mate, they're in for a bumpy ride.
I think the prevailing wisdom for the Celtic move, obviously, I don't know how it's gone because obviously Celtic are far and away better than the rest of the league.
I mean, that league title is close though this year. There's about 3 teams in it this year.
Well, Rangers and
I
Aberdeen.
think it's Aberdeen. Yeah, I think. I can't remember. I haven't looked at it. I know they're top now, but they were chasing it for a while.
Stevie ain't doing much.
I mean, it's his first season of management.
Season's a hard game.
No, I'm just saying in the context of it would have been Brendan's title. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
It was
But I feel like he tried to sort of iron out the chinks and the deficiencies in his game because he went to Liverpool maybe 2 clubs too soon. So like, he wasn't at that level, but now I feel like he sort of built up his resume.
Don't get me wrong, I'd like to see an exciting Leicester play football. If
Yeah,
Brendan's the man
same
to
here.
do it, then I'd say, do you know what, Brendan, hats off, yeah. But
And he's got some of the players going forward.
Yeah,
I think.
sick team.
he's got a sick team, no
Right.
doubt. He's got a sick team. He's off to a defeat anyway, so we'll see what happens in the coming weeks. Goal of the week.
I meant Ward Prowse or thing, whatever.
Ward Prowse. Valerie or Ward Prowse?
I'm saying
Wood Prowse.
You can't save those.
I'm gonna go Ward Prowse because the keeper doesn't save it. It just smack. It's a nice goal. It's a tidy finish. I'm gonna go Ward Prowse. Hey, Real Madrid are doing everything they can to come out.
Oh, by the way, random thought. City had 82% of the ball at
Oh,
Bournemouth.
yeah.
Discuss.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's
Shocking, bro.
That's
Because when Bournemouth try and play football, they get open up 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, Adrian, 82% of the ball at your home ground.
So you said
By the way, Bournemouth,
82.
yeah? You lot need
I
to see
know.
Bournemouth's record against the Big Six. It is some of
It's
the
shambolic.
shocking.
Especially away from home. They get
It's-
caned.
oh, it's awful. They can see like 6 and 5s and 4s.
Yeah.
But
everywhere
they
go.
love playing Chelsea though.
Yeah,
They love it. I don't know why. The thing is, every time I see them play, I don't understand why.
Do you know what I think
they're
it is?
bogey
No,
team.
do you know what I think it is? I think it's the ball over the top. Because Chelsea have no pace in the defence. No, it's true.
No,
but
it's
when you've got King,
They
Wilson,
were scoring goals with
Fraser,
Glenn Murray. I mean, they had Glenn Murray banging goals at Stamford Bridge. when he
Yeah,
was there.
Murray used to play for
Do you
Bournemouth,
remember
innit?
when he was just
Their
necking
first
them in?
season.
Yeah, just necking them.
And the ball,
And the thing is,
what's that
yeah.
slow winger? His name forgets me from like Bristol City. Lee Tomlin.
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 Ah, Tomlin.
Rudiger even said like what you're saying about balls over the top. He said to Sarri, he said that he spoke to Sarri and he was like, look, we want to defend deeper because we just keep getting beat from back. So that's what they did against
So we
City.
need to go deeper.
That's what they did against City and Tottenham, and we didn't concede in either game.
Makes sense.
Yeah, they just defended a little bit deeper. That's what I'm saying. If we face Liverpool and we employ that tactic, we could get a 0-0 or a
Oh, please, bro.
Yeah. You don't have to sit back, man.
Nah,
You have to just fall back.
No, they
Okay,
won't.
goal of the week is Jamie Ward-Prowse. Player of the week. Who's your player of the week? The big R, yeah?
It's a shout.
I want to say Aaron Ramsey.
Oh,
That's all.
he's the man, you know.
Between him, Mkhitaryan and Leno, I could choose any of those
No,
three.
do you know why
I love him
I'm gonna sort of push Ramsey's envelope
Go on.
forward?
Because he said, "This is my effing pitch."
What a boss!
At Wembley.
What a
At
boss!
the Spurs, man.
Wilfred Zaha is a shout.
The Wilf. Hey, he's been putting some stuff together, hasn't he? He's been putting some games performances together.
Yeah, he's having his annual good patch, isn't it?
I might. Listen. No. Would
Just
I
in
take-
time for the transfer season window,
Would
innit?
I take him at Arsenal? I wonder.
Yeah.
We need a winger, innit?
Oh, I'll take him.
I just think in about 18 months you're gonna say,
Right, it's Arsenal shopping in this
yeah,
market.
like. And I'm tired of them players, you know.
Nah, yeah.
I said to one of my boys, I said, do you know how many on their day players Man United have? Bro, I'm not trying to hear that in
Nothing
2020,
worse
bro.
than- oh,
I'm
honest
not
mate,
trying to hear that,
honest
man.
Hot and cold, bro. Hot.
I'm not trying to hear that next season, bro. Oh, man.
Nothing worse. Yeah, I'm gonna go. We need to
That
go for a
silence
vote.
was bad.
We need to go for a vote, innit?
Yeah.
Like, who are we going to play of the week?
Rom.
Give it to Big Ron. Big Ron because the midweek is on it.
R9, yeah?
Yeah, that's
Four.
what I'm giving it.
4 and
It's
2.
good 4 in a week.
Did man say R9?
Yeah!
Whoa.
That's what he's called now, the Dan Shaka.
Hey, 5.
You
said
five, you must five.
Bolongali.
How he missed it! Yeah, how's he missed it?
You deserve
Ah.
wow.
Hey, you're not that guy, fam.
Hakim, you know.
But like hack.
Alex just missed a sitter.
Big Rom, yeah, player of the week. Team of the week.
Red Rom.
Who is the team of the week?
Do you know how many Premier League goals
Arsenal.
Rom scored?
Going Arsenal. Team of the week.
How are you going to give it?
Why are you going Arsenal?
Because we played fantastic. Nobody expected us to play well. Away against a big six side.
I heard a shit about that. He could be watermelon.
Because I was like, Man United have won 2 games with like the most depleted squad. Bro, man were playing Andreas Pereira and McTominay in midfield.
Ooh, his goal was nice.
And bro, oh my, wait, no. Pereira, that goal was hard. No.
Valerie's goal was better than Perez.
Huh?
Valerie's goal was better than Perez.
No.
Did you see how he smacked that ball? I think you don't need to watch it back. You might need to watch it back. 'Cause I think it's just me.
For me, the poor goalkeeper, it blinds too much of that goal for me, unfortunately.
What about the poor defending for Perez? How much space does he have to turn, put it on his right foot and bend it in the top corner? We could do this all day, but his goal was a banger.
Team of the week, guys.
I'm still shocked that you've uttered Arsenal out of
I
this.
did. Did we play for
You
Nottingham?
drew.
Manchester United.
But we played well.
You drew against Tottenham.
United.
You think your team
Give me a team then.
against
Stop
Tottenham?
making noise and give me a team.
Chelsea beat Tottenham and we won against Fulham. So I'd rather say us than you.
Yeah.
But
You
we beat Tottenham.
can't even say it with your chest.
No, we've been terrible.
Brighton, Huddersfield. Bottom
Everton stopped their rivals from winning the league.
No, you know what? That's a big deal for them, you know.
That's their season.
No, if I was an Everton fan, I'd be buzzing. I'd be on cloud
Imagine
nine.
saying these
Yeah,
are the reasons why Everton should be team of the week.
Guys,
Guys, just say Man United and let's move on.
But I don't think Man United are the team of the week.
Okay, cool.
They're more so than Arsenal.
100%. 100.
I'm talking like performance-wise and everything. I'm just saying.
We were
Right, man,
But that's bigger than external factors.
You man drew with Spurs. Like it's not happening there.
That's like Jurgen Klopp, you know, talking about wins.
Let's just United.
Would Arsenal have got if they scored the penalty?
Yes.
Oh, come on.
Interesting.
Team of the week. Team of the week.
Yes, scoring a penalty makes a big
Team of the
difference.
week.
There's a difference between 3 points
Go on,
and
mate.
one.
You lot both. You already know what my team is. Go on, vote.
I said United, bro.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Let's move on with life.
Let's start.
Right, United a team of somehow. Team of the week. Who's not the team of the week? Who's not the team of the week?
Bournemouth, bruv.
Bournemouth?
No shot.
Oh, man said Liverpool.
Man said-
I didn't see that.
I might go Bournemouth because they lost that. They ate 5 against
5-1.
Arsenal, didn't it? They what? Liverpool. Oh, someone's screaming Liverpool. Agenda.
I mean, we did beat Watford 5-0.
I'd go Bournemouth. I'd go Bournemouth. Or even Watford because Watford had
Manchester remind us
had a
that.
weird week.
But they beat Leicester, so.
Yeah, to be fair. It's because they won 5-0 against Cardiff and then they lost 5-0 the following week.
Yeah, well, that's to make their goal difference level. You know that ones.
Yeah, I guess it's Bournemouth, yeah? Bournemouth not that team of the week. David, who's not that guy this week?
I don't know, mate.
You don't know? Has anyone got anyone?
I don't have anyone this week.
I've got one for what I heard apparently, but I'm not sure if I've been harsh or not.
Yeah, you gotta know facts. Man can't just say something
You
and
can't
it
be
turns
doing
out
that.
it's not even true.
Fake
Like,
news, bro.
No, because a man was asked the question,
Like,
Yeah.
for
and
example,
then he
yeah,
laughed.
there were reporters saying, the footballing, whatever, saying, there'll be no rebounds from penalties.
yeah, I know.
All them managers,
Yeah, I heard that
all
today.
them managers clowns, bro.
Clowns.
I'm
I mean,
so
how about the
glad
fact that Son and Pochettino got Player of the Year and Manager of the Year respectively in that London Football Awards thing? I was just like, this is pathetic.
Son got Player of the Year.
Son got Player of the Year from a London club.
Oh, from a London. Okay, fair enough.
I mean, how about a short question for Eden Hazard? or maybe, I don't know, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang? I don't know. It's just weird. Son.
He's Aubameyang's a contender for not that guy though.
Yeah. In fact, because there's something I heard about this guy, yeah?
What did you
Oh,
hear?
what did you hear?
What, should I reveal it now?
You may as well. Oh, you've brought it up.
Boy, I
Apparently, man had the mask tucked.
Yeah.
Apparently, man was going to celebrate with the
Yeah, he had
mask.
it tucked.
And then he missed a last minute penalty.
All I could think about was that mask. I thought that mask was coming out to hang, and it didn't quite. Bro, I ain't got no one.
David, run your thing in it. This is your segment.
This is your seg.
Pick someone.
I got a guy.
Alright.
Hey, bro, bring it, bro.
Well, Dave, you ain't got no one
Nah, bro.
at all.
Nope.
How was that?
I would have given it to you, Finn Klopp, but his situation.
I was gonna give it to Klopp.
But his situation wasn't that deep.
Oh,
bro.
right.
Course I can hold one, man.
Aubameyang was born in France. I didn't know that.
I was going to give it to Klopp. But
Okay, because
obviously
he
that-
started
that-
in AS Saint Etienne, isn't it?
But now you baited it out, it just kills it.
I don't think he
But what did
started
he do though?
Or did you not?
He said the wind.
Oh, yeah. That's an L. Oh.
Man blames elements.
Ah.
So and then, do you know what I love that he said before that? He said people are not going to like it, but I'll say it anyway.
I'm not going to like it, but I'll say it.
But for me, I've said it
couldn't
from
control the game,
early, bruv. Klopp is a flipping.
Whoa.
He's air, bruv.
Huh?
He's air, man.
In what sense?
He's air. The mentality is not the same, bruv. It's not the same. You can't be talking about grass one week, yeah, talking about wind the other week, bruv. It's man storm.
Can I be honest with you? I think he was deflecting the blame.
I don't.
Of
The thing
his
is,
form midfield.
Eddie, you see, yeah, you like being Klopp's lawyer, you know. I've noticed that, bro. Because man, you like to explain. You like to explain why he says wild things.
Yeah, it's like
No, I don't ask for an explanation though.
it's like when
Jose Mourinho was chatting wet, I said it. I'm not justifying
because
it.
you rub your hands off the guy.
No, because he's talking garbage.
No, he's deflecting.
He's
No,
talking garbage.
to deflect from a greater
he
narrative.
said we need a centre back to play Fred.
Yeah.
He said
Oh, Nacho's
What
been
about
sent
Klopp,
off, John.
though? But what about Klopp?
Klopp.
As in Klopp has said,
Klopp
he said the
for-
wind was
Bro,
made it difficult for them to control the game.
there was another game.
coming from one
There was
direction.
another game where he blamed the grass not being cut evenly. Yeah. then the Man United game, he said that the substitutions messed up the rhythm of the game. Are you mad?
He's United's injuries affected.
Mentality. You want to talk about mentality? That's your manager, bro.
What no bet.
Bruv, no, I'm not having it, bruv.
Obviously, he's the best manager in the world.
Oh gosh, you gotta stop justifying this nonsense,
Have you
bruv.
seen that video of the guy when he says Mane is the best number 10, number 9 in the world?
No.
Why are you laughing? I said.
Oh yeah. I read that.
You don't make us say these lines for banter. This stuff happens.
He's deluded.
Nah, Klopp for me, he's not that guy, bro.
And
I'm not even gonna shout.
to end this segment, Jurgen Norbert Klopp. You're not that guy, fam.
That's it.
Klopp.
That's it. You can't have
Sort it out,
a middle name like that trying to win the league, bro.
Absolute
Nah,
moron.
I'm so sorry. He talks absolute garbage, bro. And the thing is, the only reason I'm getting onto him is because his first press conference, man said, "I'm gonna win the league title in 4 years."
But
Oh,
he's
man.
not a liar yet.
Hey.
He's not lying yet.
I'm not saying he is.
He's a hella
I'm not saying
close
he is. I'm not saying he is.
to put it off the
I'm
greatest
not saying
heights.
he is. I'm not saying he
Highest of the
is.
century.
I'm not saying he is. But this league title, if it doesn't come here, I've
That is
got
a big
no,
L,
I don't
fam.
know, Oscar. I don't think you understand. I'm not stopping.
But
No,
these, yeah,
no,
I
I
think
don't
for Liverpool it's an L. I don't think it's a bigger L, that big of an L for Klopp if they don't win the league.
Big L,
No,
bro.
but don't say it in your first press
Spent
conference.
peas, bro.
But he said it, and Liverpool are right there. They're right there.
I'm just saying.
We're on
I'm
the
just saying.
precipice.
Yeah.
I'm just
they're
saying.
on-
I'm
yeah.
just saying.
We're on the
I'm just saying
precipice.
for his sake.
on the verge, on the
For his,
brink.
for
No,
his
not
sake.
Van Dijk.
No, for his sake, Liverpool need to win the league because Oscar, if they don't, summer is mine. I'm not stopping. I will not stop. I won't stop.
The memes, bro.
I
Oh,
won't
yeah,
stop. I'm
yeah.
not.
They've already begun though. I saw memes already about of Liverpool
No,
losing
because
to Everton.
because you can't because they literally are obsolete if they win the league. Like you can't run banter on, man.
Yeah, Adrian.
For like the next,
It's
for like
actually
the next,
over.
for the
It's
next
actually
20 years, 15 years or whatever.
It's actually
yeah?
over for
So
them.
all I'm saying is like, them man need to win this league title this
Oh,
year.
it's alright.
Because all this win chat,
Today.
all this grass chat, all this substitutions chat, I'm not trying to hear it.
Ernest, they're not going to win it, my friend.
Listen, I wish
It's over.
I wish I had the same confidence as you.
Hey,
I'm
It's
not saying-
over.
My man here.
And Real Madrid.
Sack till the morning.
Yeah, sack till the morning.
Daily.
Sack till
My
the
guy.
morning. Okay, quickly, Premier League fixtures that are worth pointing out. Southampton at home to Spurs. Southampton are fighting, guys. They're fighting.
I think
Will there be another
it'll
slip
be a
for?
horrible game.
Will it be a slip for Tottenham again? No.
Spurs win 2-1.
Spurs will win. Okay, Man City beating Watford at home.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Pass.
That's Saturday out of the way. Sunday, we got Liverpool at home to Burnley, 12 o'clock kickoff.
Liverpool.
Yeah.
That'd be
Chelsea at home to Wolves, 2:05 kickoff.
We cannot be sure. We just
Chelsea.
cannot
1-1.
be sure.
Chelsea.
1-1.
Chelsea.
Wolves are going to come out to play.
Yeah.
I'm going for a Wolves win.
What, him? The big him?
They beat them at Wolverhampton.
The big Raul.
Did they?
Yeah.
What's the score?
2-0. 2-1.
2-1.
I can't remember that.
That was a midweek game, a random one.
I'm going with Raul.
Yes.
To score with that.
Yes.
You saying Chelsea, Liverpool, Wolves?
Wolves.
I
Adrian?
said Chelsea.
1-1.
Yeah,
1-1.
Chelsea.
I'm saying Chelsea. And then the big one, Arsenal against Manchester United, 4:30 kickoff.
I don't know.
I don't know, bro.
I'm going to draw.
I'm going
I
to
don't
draw,
know
bro.
this game.
At least Lingard's
It's
not
what I
playing,
want.
bro.
It's what I want.
No. Apparently, Martial and Lingard have been rested for tomorrow. So medical staff said that they want to keep them for, especially Martial.
Fresh.
Yeah. So we'll see. I don't know who's playing on Sunday.
Yeah,
Because that arena, Pineapple Dance Studios.
How dare you, Adrian?
Speaking of Pineapple, yo, Declan Rice, what was that?
Oh, he's gonna
The
leave us a
water
bit.
pistol lead.
Water pistol
I love
wobble.
that.
Water pistol wobble.
The water pistol wobble.
Oh, I need to find this. I didn't see this.
Have you not seen
Why
this?
didn't the timeline show me this, bro?
Oh,
That's where I saw
It's
it.
some of the best. It's some of the best dancing you'll find.
Do you know, yeah, the amount of corn he was getting, I was like, it wasn't that bad. For the amount of corn.
It was forced.
It was remote.
But the thing is, I'm sure he scored goals since the release of that song.
Yeah, it's good. I think it's for one.
That's the one.
Shout out Declan Rice.
Check
You'll
it,
soon
check
see
it.
him modelling for JD.
Oh no!
I know it's dead.
I know it's dead.
I know it's
I know it's dead.
Oh my god! It's
I know it's dead.
Are you celebrating Tottenham anywhere?
Man did the chicken wing.
That was dead. That was dead.
The freaking chicken wing. That's
That
what it
was dead. Oh my gosh.
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that sums up this week's Top 4 podcast. Make sure you share, like, subscribe on all the social
My
media.
Declan Rice was jiggling, bro.
If you haven't seen Declan
You know when you put chicken in the microwave when it pops?
Lingard's got sauce. It's got elegance, you know. Whether you like him or not, he pulls it off well.
As for Danny, as for Declan, not
English
quite.
best DM.
And he'll be an England player. Oh, sorry for the Irish. Make sure you hit, share.
He
like,
did it in training. Oh no! He did it in training.
in training.
Oh no! Declan, stop it!
What's he done?
He did it in training.
What the day after?
Hey, sauce!
Nah, stop it, man. Stop backing your guys, bro.
And he's wearing a sleeve.
See you next week.
Peace.